Hello, welcome back to the Mr. Arsenal podcast, another World Cup watch-along, and we are live for the for the England versus Argentina semi-final for first place in Sunday's final against España. Yay, England and Spain. Oh dear. I mean, if we've got to go through, we'll have to have that discussion, but but here, yes, Catherine will be joining us very, very soon as well. I have sent her a link as well, and yes, I'm late. Big whoop. Is what it is. Yeah, but big news is Morgan Rogers is starting on the right wing today. Noni, no, Saka, game being man managed. He can't. He's just not fit. People go, why'd you take him then? Oh, fuck off. Can't we win? The thing is, he was discussing it yesterday. You can't win no matter what. Um, Years ago. Okay. Was hello everyone in the chat, Mr. Tom, Steve, the Arsenal Misfit, BX, Gav, Catherine. You should get yourselves busy whilst I was running around like I had this chicken. Oh dear. And I wouldn't mind, I forgot to bring up my football shirt, so hence why I'm running around like, again, headless chicken. No, it's a different sport, but finding a t-shirt to fucking wear at the last second. Not ideal. And here comes my very reliable let's bring her in. There we go. Co-host in Catherine. How you doing?
Howdy. I'm not gonna go down that route from yesterday. Howdy. Can't get much more American than that.
You said it, not me. I can't be
Yep.
cancelled if you said it.
Yep.
But what are your thoughts on the team news as well? Is it Reece James and who's the other fool? Reece James playing right back and the other idiots playing left back.
I need to look at the lineup.
Cool idiot. I can't remember. Mine's gone blank.
Is it Spence? Because honestly,
It might be
Spence should be
Spence.
the
Yeah,
one.
Spence. That's the one. Spence.
I was gonna say, based off of the last performance that he had, he should be the one starting.
Yeah, Spence is playing left back. What can go wrong there?
I mean, he
The
he only
silence.
needs he only needs to quiet down Lionel Messi.
I mean, yeah, it's only Messi. Yeah, one of the greatest player of our generation currently, as we live and breathe as we speak. Okay. Just got to get the right badge if it lets me. We're going to be a pain in the arse now, are we?
God, they are going hard with this anthem.
Oh, the Argentinians, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, by the way, for anyone that doesn't know, the last time England played Argentina in a World Cup knockout game, not World Cup in general, World Cup knockout game, was in 1998, when infamously...
Oh, was that the last time that Argentina were actually in a competitive format?
Probably. Probably more, yeah, because they had to play. I don't know. I can't remember who did in their group stage, but they had us in the first knockout round. They then had to play in the beaten heat of Marseille, a Dennis Bergkamp inspired Netherlands, and if they'd gotten, I don't think they did get through that. I think they got knocked out. But if they had gotten through, they would have had to play either Brazil or France, basically.
Yeah, I mean, FIFA got what they were wanting with the knockout structure. Like they wanted it to really be England, Spain, France, and Argentina as the
Top four, yeah.
excuse me, as the final four, and they got just that. So I don't know. They can't complain with it. It's how they set it up. I mean, I honestly do wish that, like, aside from having like an all UEFA group, and only having that restrictions. Like just let them play. Like
This is
if England was the fifth team to get drawn, then they should be in Group E.
I'm not
If
yeah. Also, I'm not a fan of the triple American threat of the match officials though. Considering when Messi plays, he's football these days.
yeah, yeah.
Not ideal.
And I think it is very much a Argentina versus the world, and I'm okay with that.
It does seem like it on the social side of things. I'm
Yeah.
just looking for a decent Argentina badge for crying out
We
loud.
got we got Italy, Chile, and Nicaragua in VAR. So
That I have to do. I don't care. It's stinky at this point. Yeah, I do.
yeah, Misfit says that he was impressed with how England handled Holland. Hope they can do the same with Messi. I think that's everyone's hope. The one thing, like, I know he's had a fairly quiet tournament, but Julian Alvarez is also not one to sleep on. And honestly,
Mm.
looking at the center backs that England have, it's horrible to say, but that is the best possible that they could have in John Stones and Mark Gay. And I think that England, between now and the next World Cup, England really need to start looking into the up and coming center backs, because let's be honest, the center back choices that England have had this tournament have been absolutely atrocious. I don't know if you've thought the same.
Yeah, but again, again, like you say, don't sleep on the attack, but the defence is gettable.
Yeah.
Was it Cape Verde? It was 2-2. They had to go to extra time and all that. All that palaver. Cape Verde, wasn't it? They literally put them all away, basically.
Yeah.
Talking about the chat. One sec.
I think if, because that got done in extra time, correct? It didn't go to penalties.
They didn't go to penalty, went the extra time, yeah.
Yeah, I think if they had gone to penalties, they could have very much, Argentina could have very much been beat. I mean, and you can look at it. You look at last World Cup. You can look at this World Cup. The FIFA ranking average that England has faced, that France has faced, that Spain has faced this tournament prior to the quarterfinals or semifinals.
Cool. Mm.
Argentina have had like something like a world ranking average of like 40, like in the 40s or something.
Mm.
And England have had a much harder route. France and Spain have had much harder routes, like just based off of the FIFA world rankings. It's just one of those things.
Go underway, but yeah, Hans in the chat says, for the first time this tournament, I'm rooting for England. Come on, England. Like I was saying before, like the last time we played in a knockout game was '98. Infamously for David Beckham, that was the game that sort of 4 years down the sort of made him in the sense of what he had, what happened in that moment with him and Simeone, what was the aftermath of that, coming back home and being hated by everyone, and the eulogies of him being, and all that malarkey. 4 years later, you fast forward, he's the captain of England. In the group stage, we play Argentina, and we win 1-0, and David Beckham scores. But again, instead of knockout and what went down in that knockout game, the last 16, around the 16 game, 1-0 down to 2-1 up to 2-2. Sol Campbell having a goal disallowed wrongly, by the way. By the way, this was at the time when he was still at the knuckle draggers down the road, but wrongly disallowed for whatever reason. Still to this day, we don't know why that was disallowed. And then the David Beckham gets sent off for being an idiot, pregnant child, and Simeone being, we all know what Simeone is about, but he was like that as a player as well. And then, yeah, went to penalties, and as always back then, when it comes to England and penalties, we just got found out, basically. It's like, oh, we're good at penalties, yeah. When it comes to internationals, no.
Oh, what is the
We-
ref already
we-
blowing his whistle for?
We've already started the dark arts from Argentina. We've just seen it now.
What are they?
You're seeing the
Bellingham?
replays.
What? The shove
But
from the back, dude,
yeah,
that should be a
it's
yellow.
it's
Not
based, yeah.
not a
It's
not a.
but also,
No.
you notice they've targeted Jude already because they know they can get under his skin.
Yeah.
So there you go, everyone.
I bet you that the first card of the game is going to go to Jude Bellingham for arguing with the referee about yellow card offense fouls not getting called
Basically, yeah.
and or carded.
Right, let's have a look. See how we're doing over on Tick of the Talks. One sec.
Tiki taki.
And you shut up.
Me?
No, TikTok going, Mama, can you have a look at this? Like, what? Oh, man. Is it Anderson? Oh, okay. Anderson's been Jude's kicking off. He's going to get met. This Beth needs to get control quickly because Aussies are doing what everyone expected them to do. They're doing.
Yep.
Brace yourselves, everyone. It's going to be a long one.
No one cover your mouth. No one cover your mouth.
No,
Why
don't.
is
For the
number
love of
5
God,
going over to Jude Bellingham like that?
why is that of him? Oh my God! And it's Gav. It's your guy that you want to keep. Look at Enzo Fernandez. Nearly pretty much breaking if he landed the way he wanted to land. Breaking. I was just like, don't do it again. Calm down now. FIFA won't like it if I give you a booking, but I'm going to have to because it's getting too obvious now.
I love that Pickford's just leaning in, listening in. Is Reece James already getting a talking to for playing poorly?
Well, it would surprise me. Let's be honest.
Oh dear Lord. Oh, don't worry, guys. Just a half hour-ish left of work for me in this game, which is probably going to shave off more years than I'd care to admit. Go on, drive through. We're going to get the first corner. Nope. Left and play. Corner? No.
Do not give them a sniffing. If you do that, we're in trouble. Why are we playing that from the back like this?
Yeah, Mark Gay can actually run. What?
To an extent.
Yeah.
And Reece James almost kicked out of play by a donkey, basically. Well, the way, Gav, if I come back to this chat in a minute and I see you're defending end zone, I'll smack you on the head. Knock some sense into you, if you will. Not looking at TTTTTs. Nope. Did not save. I am buggered. Do it knock me out, for fuck's sake.
Oh, good move there, Spence. Help and support. Nothing. Free kick.
What? Not now. Go away. I've got to do some random puzzle, fucking make sure the dog's in sync at the bloody. Yeah, it's weird. Does it? It also does it in sync.
See what the referee has blown for so far. This is going to come down to probably what, something like maybe 8 shots in total for 120 minutes at this rate. Like Rogers cross in corner. First corner of the game. Let's see. I'm looking for Oh my God. 3 fouls committed by Argentina and no cards.
Come on, England. Come on.
England are at
Deck.
0.
I know what you do, but
Declan again. Declan again. Declan again. Ole, ole. Set piece again. Set piece again. Set piece again. Ole, ole.
come on. Signal Declan ball in. Guys attacking. What are they playing at? Just standing there watching the ball. I mean, there was a foul, as far as I'm concerned, but hey ho, we'll just ignore that, ref, yeah?
2 fouls right in front of them. One before the
It's,
penalty
it's,
or before the corner was taken, and
I
one
mean,
after the ball
literally,
had been played in. And then, oh no, other way, guys, other way.
John Stones rugby tackle to the floor. Literally rugby tackle for the ball's even kicked. Okay, ref, of
Hmm.
course. Short, short, short.
Reece James, for all that is good, do not let your hamstring go during this game. Oh, I have an email.
Why does this thing knock me out? Yeah, pain in the ass.
Is it my wonderful singing abilities that's kicking you off TikTok or something?
I don't know what's happened in terms of it. I'd never log out in terms of on the PC. I haven't logged out. It's decided to log me out. I've asked for a code. It's not sending me the code. It's in me off. There's Arson, Ford as well, and whoever else is meant to be there. I don't have a clue who they
And
are.
he'll be if Argentina score, guarantee you. That's
One
gonna be
second,
exactly what he does. Not just
one
a
second.
respectful, but an all-out crazy man.
That'll be all. Don't do me like that.
What are what are your thoughts on the rumored fly better getting removed from the front of the shirt?
To be honest, it's part this. It's their slogan. I've never been a fan of having an actual slogan across our chest. I much prefer it was just fly Emirates like normal, the company name, not their slogan of Emirates, fly better. It's like, no, does it? I don't know. But now it's going to go back. Now it's going to be like, not even flying it, it's going to be the Emirates, or Emirates, sorry. So I don't know. I want to wait and see this time next year when we've got new kits coming out.
See,
Oh, that's,
someone was like, "Oh, they're gonna be doing it this year."
no, it's too late. Obviously, obviously, the home kit's already come out, so they can't now.
Oh,
Obviously, all these kits.
it's One Direction boy, Louis Tomlinson.
That's it, yeah.
Georgia.
Are we actually playing rugby, ref? And you're just going to let them get away with
Oof.
it? Yeah. So when it's us doing it, it's a foul. You need to have a word. But when they're doing it before us, no, play on.
Oh,
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 they
look
did
at
it.
that. Look at that. It was that's the Argent is that the
That's
Art yeah, the Argentina bench. It's like, eh, is
that's
it?
no,
Yeah,
that's
yeah, because Jordan's wearing orange. I was trying to figure out who the bright green keeper kit was.
I think no way. Why do you always quit? Gav, blimey, how long ago was this? We're not. What have you criticised him apart from when he almost kicked out? He almost passed out a play at one point, like 10 minutes ago.
No, it's the fact that I have not seen Reece James play a full 90-minute game for club or country the entirety of the 25-26 season,
Mm.
because he'll come back from injury, start a game,
Yes.
be fine in the first game, and in the second game he gets injured again. So
So you can Malone as well.
it's really
Sorry, go
just
on.
a dude, be mindful of your body and don't fuck it up.
Mm.
Bad touch there from Argentina. Allows Gordon to try and get onto it, but nothing. I'm like not 10 minutes, 10 seconds behind.
I've closed obviously the tab I had, closed it, reopened it, and now I'm logged in, no problem. Make it fucking make sense. Pardon my French.
For me, there's proper
Yeah.
coverage for Declan Rice in his position. No one can ever live up to his standards or work up to his standards. That's so far off sides. Um, like Declan Rice, there is a proper player that could replace him. England have
Mm.
no fullbacks. They brought on two. Or they brought two, but they both play the same position, and then they've brought others that can convert. Set Anderson dropping so far deep. All right. At least it's not Harry Kane.
Go on. Please.
Dur,
Go on.
dur,
Pass it,
dur,
Gordon.
dur, 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 dur.
Gordon. For fuck's sake, Gordon,
Oh,
you
I thought you
pain
said
in the ass.
Jordan, as in Jordan Pickford.
Yeah, I got the J and G mixed up.
Anthony Gordon, you suck. You suck.
He just refuses. He just refuses to pass it. That pissed me off. God, this fucking thing.
Argentina's 4 fouls are the joint most by a side in the opening 10 minutes of a 2026 World Cup match, alongside Sweden against France. And you feel as though that will be their game plan throughout the encounter to try and disrupt England. No shit. Because they know that if they can get a player sent off from a red card for poking them and then yeah, they're gonna do that. That's how they win. Is they cheat their way to a win. We have no shots in the opening 15 minutes, folks. One corner, no shots.
Right.
A total of 7 fouls, 3 for England, 4 for Argentina. Simeone tried to completely ram into Spence, and Spence seems to be built like a brick wall and was unmoving. I actually think Simeone bounced off of him. Don't lose possession of the ball. You could have started something, Jude. This game's going to be painful, I think. And you don't even get me for the entirety of it. I know.
Oh no.
I know. 5, 10. If this game can get done in if
Is
the
it
game can get
dependent?
done in 90, I'll be here for the majority of it. By that it would probably be for the full 90 plus whatever the heck they got going on with stoppage. I probably would miss that.
Mm.
You just gotta hope it gets done in the 90. What were your thoughts on Madueke on the bench in favor of Morgan Rogers? And I mean, I would
Yeah,
say like Saka on there as well, but
but yeah, Saka,
we
we know
we
he's been. Yeah, go on.
yeah,
Sorry.
he's injured, and I think because he's injured and facing an injury, that he can provide a solid 20 minutes
I think that's the main
and be
thing.
impactful. Yeah.
Yeah, with Saka, we've known all from the get go. Like he's been game managed all tournament. Go on.
Shoot!
Yeah, he kicks it out by falling over it, and they get the goal kick. Cool. Oh, McJagger again. The other day. So yeah, Saka, I'm not concerned about. It's more in terms of why he's not playing because obviously we know he's been man managed from day one. For me,
Mhm.
from an only point of view, this tells me Tuchel's not been impressed with him enough to start in a game of this magnitude.
Nope. Hi, Spencer.
Hi, Spencer, how you doing?
Hello, hello, hello.
It's, mm, it's been what we expected from the refereeing point of view. Put it that way.
There have been more fouls. Let me double check this. There have
Dark
been more
cuts.
fouls in this than there have been touches in the opposition box, it seems.
Got the dark
Oh,
art.
and there's another one.
Yeah, as you expected, the dark arts of Argentina were from the get go. By the way, like the first 40 odd seconds in, bang, and the target. They've already targeted Jude from the get go. Like he's the one they want to get off first.
Chirpy, chirpy, chirp.
We just need the likes of Declan to sort of and Kane to every now and then just have a word, calm him down, so to speak.
Oh, same, Spencer. But my desk is a work from home desk. Wow. The foot mob prediction of the who will win, 48% have voted for England, 37% for Argentina to win, and 15% to put it into a draw.
Oh, we can't be a draw. That's the problem. But in 90 minutes,
Well, like I think it was like a who will win in the 90.
yeah, that's it. That's it. It can't be a draw. Overlap him.
Come
Oh,
on.
fuck's sake, Reese. Why don't you just pick the ball up and give it to him in his hands instead?
Jeez, dude.
I wouldn't mind. He's not a club teammate for crying out loud.
I always enjoy my work from home days. It's Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays for the most part. Other than maybe an off Thursday at random times, but Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays work from home. And that's just because the building that they decided to renovate made sure that they would not have enough desks for all of corporate finance to be in one area.
Now he's
And
closing down
so they
Reese,
had to split
closing
us
down
out.
Reese. Can we get rid of the ball, please? No. Okay, offside. Good for that.
It's not a hate for James when he's in an England shirt. It's a hate for James's injury proneness. There is a difference.
Gav, did you just see what James did? Should have picked. He had enough time to take a touch, look up, and hit it across, pick a teammate out. He got the ball came to him. He panicked and went, ugh, and went straight to the goalkeeper.
And I think and if that was
If
if this was an Arsenal game and that was Timber who was doing that, we'd still be saying the same thing.
Yeah.
Demand a higher quality of from the team that's on the pitch.
This ref's taking the piss. That's a free kick to Argentina, apparently. Have a look. Is it coming together? No, I'm not having that. I'm sorry, I'm not having this. Whose right idea at FIFA was it to have a European team versus a South American team, and then pick an American ref who knows and works with on a regular basis the likes of Lionel Messi, but also
I think
American ref.
someone had done the lookup on this. It's something like this referee has refereed 17 matches that Lionel Messi has played in, and Inter Miami have not. lost a single one of those matches in 90
Gav,
minutes.
we're having a go at you when you messes up. God's sake, we're not having a go at him for the sake of having a go at him. If he's going to mess up like he did there, I'm going to go off on one. When the stakes are high, I'm not going to hold back, no matter who they play for. It just so happens that he has to be playing for Chelsea, and he's the one that made the mistake.
I said it yesterday in I tuned into Dan's podcast with Gary was on there. But I had said, like, I would love to see a 2022 World Cup final rematch on Saturday.
If you know, you know, yeah. Unless you're not, Alpha Eagles in the chat, big up. Ain't seen you for a while. You go, all right. Unless you're an Argentina fan, and everyone wants Argentina to lose, but we keep forgetting
Why the
Argentina.
fuck are you moving the ball, you little fucker? Ref said ball goes there and you rolled it
And
away.
the ref pretty much allowed it, yeah.
Yep.
Shock.
Yep.
Wait.
I mean, it's not like it's in an
Oh,
extra dangerous position to get a shot on target, but
and they get
still,
a
like,
corner. And they get a corner out of it, by the way. After all that as well. That's Sergio Aguero. Chelsea, big up Spencer says Chelsea fans being victims. No, Ryan, impossible. What? Never. Gav, they're supporting that. Yeah, we support. I'm not again. When he fucked up, he made a fuck up there. He's in acres of space. He could have took the touch and then crossed it in. He run onto the ball, panicked, and just hit it first time, hoping for the best, and pretty much and literally passed it. He may as well picked it up and given it to Martinez. It was that bad. What do you want me to do? Unlucky, Reese. Next time, maybe. Next time. No, semi-final. Lots at stake. No excuses. You saw again, Gav. You've seen me for the last few years. You've seen me back into the last, what is now last season, when I went on to win the title. Where my mentality was, with a player messed up in an Arsenal shirt, I called it out. I showed frustration. I demanded more. Don't
this
make
is
it.
this is this is interesting. So right before they paused for the hydration break, Pickford was looking over and was like, "Did one of these guys, like, you're gonna call it for a hydration break?" You know, it's an interesting thing. Something that I found extremely interesting, and I think you might find it interesting too. I saw someone had tweeted it out, and I can't see it because my phone's occupied right now. But um, it was something along the lines of, color me surprised that these PSG players are struggling in these later stages of the World Cup. It's almost like they aren't used to playing 2 to 3 matches a week.
So yeah, that's it. I've read Spencer's last comment there. Gav, by the way, I'd think about your next words because your next comment could be key to what happens next. A Ramsey CTID says, "Who do you think will win the final? Spain or Argentina?" So you're completely defrauding, ruling out England getting through. Cool.
I mean, I think England are doing a pretty good job through 24 minutes of play of not really rising to the challenge
Okay.
of the chirping that Argentina are trying to play at.
Mm,
Um, I mean, there was that incident in the opening, what, 6 minutes, but England have seemed to calm their heads down a little bit. Um,
yeah. But go back to that question. I'm going to include England because I'm not. It's 0-0, 26 minutes, and there's not 100% one way or the other on this one. I'm going to include England. So Spain, England, or Argentina. I'm going to say if we were to get through tonight, I'm going to obviously back my team. brought
Mhm.
to because momentum, knocking out the defending champions and Messi, and most of this squad that are here, well, not here in the World Cup, but here 2 years ago in the Euro final, will want to avenge what happened 2 years ago in the Euro final against
I
Spain.
I got something for you. World Cup 2023, Spain beat England. Euros
Mm,
2025, England beat Spain.
yeah,
Sorry, World Cup 2023, Spain beat England. Euros 2024, Spain beat England. Euros 2025, England beat Spain. World Cup 2026.
never know. But we made a mistake because Jordan Pickford's an idiot. Yeah, you apologise now, my friend. Got away with one there.
Oh,
Yeah, my point is,
was that Anderson that pretty much got a boot to the groin?
yeah, yeah, basically in the follow through. Again, nothing to see here. Other way round. But
See, the big thing with Spain is the type of football that they play doesn't allow for Simeon or Unai Simon to see a lot of action. So the dude's got 6 clean sheets in 7 games played. Um, but I mean, and let's be honest, England aren't exactly playing
losing it.
with a lot of ability to get shots on target. Um, so I don't know if that happens to be, it's going to be interesting. Some people want, Spain versus Argentina for the fact that it
Messi,
would be like a Barcelona homecoming for
like
Messi.
big sort of thing. Yeah. To be honest, the reason I say England, if we were to get through, is just because I'm being biased. I'll be honest, I'm just being biased at that point. It is what it is. But going back to you, the reason I'm saying be careful what you say because you've got to keep up this potential. What you're against Chelsea, they're against Chelsea. No one else gets snagged off. By the way, I just snagged off Pickford nearly causing a mistake after a hydration break. You want to keep going down that narrative. I have something you won't want to see that arrived today. So there's a hint.
So something that I thought interesting about Pickford, like kind of motioning, like when's the fucking water break, um, is FIFA have now conditioned all of the players to be expecting this hydration break.
Yeah,
Do they
all
really
month.
do they really need it? Did they really need it? No.
Not the
They're
indoor
playing in an
ones, though.
indoor stadium. Yeah. So did like Pickford, why are you calling for a hydration break? You just got done playing 38 games in the Premier League without hydration breaks.
Golden, for
Why
fuck's sake. Golden.
do you think Rashford would have been the better player to start?
Seems like it because Gordon's just a bit all over the place at the moment.
Oh, Spencer, Spencer, it's that time.
Okay, I'm half past the hour. Okay, cool.
Yeah, yeah.
That time to go home.
Ah, up here as a way. All right, and mute that and lock screen
What Vex would be like it was in Qatar.
when needed.
Yeah, i.e., not in an outdoor arena when it's in peak heat of the day. If the game's taking place in peak heat of the day, then yeah. But when it's this is what where's Fabio Capello there? This is what I think Laura Watts, it's usually a British broadcaster over here. She was saying yesterday for ITV, we're now covering that game yesterday before the game. Outside, absolutely. Considering she's pregnant, by the way, I don't want to say heavily, obviously, but she's pregnant for a second child now. But she's saying outside, absolutely roasting, unbearable. Getting inside of the facility, it's
Easy breezy lemon squeezy.
yeah, not because it's got the aircon on. It is actually nice and it's so bearable. It's so cool. You're not uncomfortable. No one's uncomfortable. So yeah,
So again, Jordan Pickford, why were you calling for a hydration break?
because I've been, as you say, they've been conditioned because it's been so used to it. from the get go in this tournament. There's no if and when needed, as we say. It's no matter what, bang. The fact on no matter what happens in this game, the fact on Sunday we've got at half time, we're gonna have a half hour break between the half time whistle and the second half get underway. It's ridiculous, by the way.
Closing out of that.
Come on, Deckers, pick someone out. If you're not going for it, pick someone out. The way he's shaped, he's gonna cross it in, by the way. Yep, he's gonna cross it, ball in. Someone else get a touch. Anyone get a touch? Any touch would have nodded that in.
No. Where's the sorry, I need to turn the volume down. I mean, it was a good idea, but who was that? John Stones?
John Stones
Anderson
is the
can't
nearest
jump.
one in the end. Yeah.
Can't jump.
We've got nothing official yet on Saliba. Officially, we're waiting. It's a waiting game. Speculation about his back, but it's a waiting game. But it's very seriously. Isn't this the that had the game on match day 1 against Mexico and South Africa? I think there's someone else. Might be someone else actually. I don't know. Oh, we lost Catherine. Gonna get Catherine back in. There we
Change
go.
of one, change of location, and two, going back to my laptop versus my phone. And then I tried to make it seamless, but I clicked the wrong link. I clicked the fucking France link. Because I didn't realize how you would send the link.
Yeah.
Open up the chat. People are saying that Saliba was saying, it's my back is gone.
Hey, ref, cleaves us a yellow card now. Half hour in. How many challenges have they got to do as a team to get a yellow card?
Is it Jude?
Jude gets fouled, yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say, is it him with the yellow card?
No, he doesn't get yellow.
No, studs to the back of the
yeah.
calf, blindside. Honestly, VAR, get involved. That's a fucking red. We saw you give that to Balogun.
Why is Reece standing over this area, not Declan? And Declan does this week in, week out, of all due respect, Gav, where you go, is that Chelsea? I've had to go at Gordon again. Listen. I'm just asking a question. I'm going to go asking a question. I'll have a go if he messes this up, but still. Roll in. Keep this pushing it out.
Hey,
Henderson.
hey,
Someone get a touch to it.
hey.
Oh, for the love of Dave. Reece. Well done, Dex. Oh, Declan. No. Good. Gordon, you got to do your job. No. Quick. I swear to God, you're giving a free kick for everything now. This is a joke. This refs. Oh, here we go. First yellow card for an Arsenal play for Arsenal England play for dissent. Anderson's lost his head. And the ref's just waving the card.
Hey! Why is number 5 shoving Mark Gay like that? You weren't even involved in the initial incident.
Get control of the game. Ref, get control. You're meant to be one of the best refs in the world, apparently. So who you booked? Because you used way too sporadically aimed at nowhere. He went, oh, fuck it. Oh. I know Anderson's getting booked to 50%. Yeah. If Messi throws himself to the floor, that's okay, apparently. I didn't get the ball. I didn't get to keep it. Give me a free kick. Died him. Just runs into him. Who does it? He runs into Anderson. I've lost the ball. I'm going to run into him and get a yellow card. Well, we know for definite Elliot Anderson's got a yellow card. But at one point amongst all that, the ref's just gone, "Oh, help me." Moron. School, I don't know. You know, as well. Not, it's going to annoy me. For that shape.
Oh, Lionel Messi misses. It was a blocked by Harry Kane. And
Oh my
Fernandez
God, it's
misses.
over.
Hey.
Piss off, Enzo. Racist twat. And I can say that because there's footage of you being racist. After the Copa America last time out. Ironically, against the French. And your reward for that was getting the captaincy, basically, from bloody at Chelsea, from your best friend Enzo. Exactly, Arsenal misfit, Steve. Do you realise have you seen who's doing the closing ceremony on Sunday as well?
Huh?
Have you seen the announcement of who's doing the closing ceremony on Sunday before the game?
No.
Tom Cruise is one of them. Get it up now.
Oh, jeez.
Tom Cruise, Shakira, Speed, literally.
Jesus. I mean, the fact that FIFA is breaking its own rules by saying, yeah, we'll let you have a 30-minute halftime so that you can have a 30-minute halftime show. And then I think during the Super Bowl they only give them like an extra 5 minutes, so it's I think 25 minutes because teams take forever to get back out because it should be 15 at half.
There we go. Yeah, got it up now. So,
But to someone else's point, like it was announced that I think Jennifer Hudson is going to be singing the U.S. national anthem
yeah,
before the game. Like, why
yeah,
the fuck is that even a thing? Other
yeah.
than
You got
to Americanize it
the
and
feet. Yeah, sorry.
make a big deal about the president of the U.S. being in the stands to a game that he probably is like, I don't really care who wins because neither team deserves to be there because one of them isn't the U.S.
Oh God, yeah, that guy. Oh, there. Laura, basically, yeah. So performances from Laura Pasuni, Nicole Scherzinger, Robbie Williams, ISO Speed, and Tom Cruise, among others.
It's a closing ceremony.
Yeah, closing. So basically, yeah, it's before the game it's before kickoff as well. It's always a thing in the World Cup.
That's
Or any
weird.
event. Well, hopefully, they don't realise it's a mistake, Ramsey. Otherwise, it'll be an interesting second half. Give my anger to the NFL Super Bowl halftime shows. Yeah. Thankfully, here in the UK, our broadcasters, ITV and BBC, have said from the get-go they're not going to show any of it. Oh, we had a call from Argentina. You okay, Lef? Are you okay? You need to test the temperature. You got a bug or something? You okay? It's the butcher as well, Lissandro Martinez, getting the booking. Yeah. So that's in the UK. You don't have to suffer that palaver of a half hour watching that fast. Like the Olympic ceremony, yeah. guarantee you. And, you know, because the thing is, they haven't announced it, but I would not be surprised in that closing ceremony if he comes to the pitch and does some sort of speech. The man that should not be the man that should not be named, that looks like a tangerine. We'll not get. Oh, well done, Alex. Well done. Go on, hold the ball. Left. Do another foul, Jude, if you have to keep the ball. Keep the ball. Keep the ball. Recover. Get up and recover if you have to. Just make sure they don't counter-attack us. This half's gone really quick, by the way.
Yeah, a little bit.
Mark, don't let them draw you into anything stupid. Well done. Well done, Mark. Not useful. It got nice. Oh, remember them? I'm assuming you live in the UK. Talking about the 90s, the tango adverts in the 90s. My God, they were mad. Early mid 90s, they were absolutely bizarre. When you look back at them now. Right, for phone call. Also, with Martinez with the butcher being booked, can we target him now and try and get him sent off, please? That'd be great.
That would be ideal. I mean, England or sorry, not England. Argentina are probably going to be trying to do the same thing with Anderson now, as well.
Ref. Okay, cool. Okay, whatever.
Jeez.
Yeah, Messi runs into someone. 3 minutes of injury time, by the way. Lot less than I expected. Messi runs into someone, and that's okay. I mean, that's a foul.
So I'm surprised it's only 3, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
3 was the hydration break. It should have been 4, maybe 5 even.
I was thinking around 5 or 6, yeah. Come on, can we sneak a little goal in before half time, England? Come on. Kane, you're a striker. Why are you so fucking deep in the midfield?
Because that's where he lives. That's where he lives.
Please don't give it away now. Go, 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 go. The ball on the pitch, for fuck's sake.
It's the Argentina bench.
Jock. Not. By the way, this is the same Argentina that in the last World Cup levered a ball into the Dutch dugout and literally got away with it, by the way.
I remember that.
I think we covered that game as well. If I remember correctly. Okay, guys, just pass the ball around and do nothing with it, yeah? Okay. What are you doing? Fucking about the ball like that. He's going, pile drive it. You're offside. I'm going to pile drive it to you.
Mm-hmm.
Tony Touch will take down notes for his halftime team talk.
When you have the ball and we have possession, we need to move the ball forward and shoot the fucking ball. That's it. That's the team talk.
Oh, fuck off, Kane. Fucking just hitting it for the hoping it. Oh, that's got to be a free kick, surely, ref. High boot near his head, but sure, just play on. And then in terms of, yeah, give a free kick, but no yellow card, no talking to or nothing. No. That would be asking too much to do your job. This is it fouls against 7-12.
And 1 yellow card apiece, correct?
Well, as I'm aware, yeah. Oh, corner. Got to be a corner, surely, ref. Okay, ref or not, you're going to be a pain in the arse. No, ref says half time. Yep. Ball goes out for a corner, and he goes, no, can't risk it. Get inside. Oh, Messi's having a nice little chat with the ref. No. It said 48 in my thing. We did the allocated 3 minutes. Get off the pitch, Harry.
I mean, on the bright side, though, like looking at this, like it was a great thing that Harry Kane was able to not get kicked away from wherever he was trying to listen in to figure out. Because it did seem like even Messi was a bit confused of why did you blow. And it was just like, well, my watch went because you were stupid enough to only have the hydration break when
Jude, walk away.
I mean, as you said, like there was 2 different pauses before and one before the hydration break and one after the hydration break, where
3 attempts overall, none on target from either team. Bloody hell.
I'm trying to think of my words, but I mean there was the whole fight that essentially broke out in the opening 6 minutes. And that took away at least a minute of play. I mean, I don't know. There's not much to talk about from a halftime team talk. Like it was a shit first half from both sides. England have a higher XG. 0.05 to 0.03. That's it.
Yeah, literally.
One corner apiece. That's it. 12 fouls, 7 fouls for England committed, 12 for Argentina, 1 yellow card apiece. That's it. Nothing else to talk about, folks.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Like, literally, it's just. You think England still looks like if he's not fit or rather save? I think it's more so. I think when he was selected, I think they thought he might have recovered a bit better, a bit more from the international break. Like his fitness might have improved a bit. Not knowing that, and then obviously once you've called him up for the World Cup, you then can't go. Well, you're not fit enough. You've got to stay home. The whole point of sending him back from the international break beforehand at the end of the season was to make sure he weren't out of it. So, and also because of the impact he can have, even from the bench or in the odd game here and there, it's sort of worth the risk. And because he's picked plays that either plays like Noni or that are positional sense of view. Not like for like in terms of talent, but basically can play. It's also a right winger as well. There, you've got Morgan Rogers who's versatile, can play, is playing out there. I think someone else we've got other players. My point is we've got versatility, so there's no pressure to have to play him in every game, start him in every game. Hence why we've seen him not start the first game, start the second game, not start the third game, start the fourth, and etc. Or come on as a sub in the final 20 minutes or the second half time in the last round and things like that, because he can, even with the fitness level where they are at, the risk that with that does come a risk, but because of what he can offer on his day, I think Tommy Tuchel would rather have him there for them potential moments than risk not having him there, and that be potentially, not saying it. I'm saying potentially could be the difference between winning this World Cup, basically. I did, from an Arsenal point of view, in this situation, I'd have rather send him back and to say maybe see you in maybe in 2 years' time when we're hosting the Euros and all that, and go from there.
Here's the controversial take I'm gonna throw in there.
Go on.
If you want a pacey right winger who can draw fouls and could be having something like 5 more World Cups after that, Max Dallman.
Yeah. For me, Max Dallman, again, you can be biased, I don't really care. But seeing because we get to see Max on a week-to-week basis, guys, for me, he would have been worth the wild card choice in terms of selecting for the squad. Is this you going there for the experience to experience the whole thing and basically be the bench player like he is at Arsenal, and every now and then, if needed, come up on the bench and give us something different, like you say. And because this is the thing, when Saka broke in at England, like cemented himself as a starter, it was in the Euro 2020, but 2021, the summer of 2021. I think, yeah, where he was selected for the squad, but he wasn't selected as a starter. He had to, and he was like, was it just turned 19 as well that time? He was a squad player. And the tournament itself was where he came along, got the minutes here and there, and cemented himself as a starter by the end of it, and made himself a household name in terms of what he was doing. And yeah, Rio. I mean, again, Rio wouldn't.
I don't know enough about Rio. I know that he plays for Liverpool.
Yeah,
but that's the extent of it. But again, this is the Mr. Arsenal channel. I mean, you might be tuning in off of Gaff's highlights, but
yeah.
I think there's enough other clues around of who Ryan and I both support for a club.
But yeah, from going back to Saka for a second there, in terms of what I took him, yes, but from a non-Arsenal point of view, yes, but from a totally selfish Arsenal point of view, I wouldn't. That's me being selfish from the Arsenal point of view. But I'd want it. I don't want to. I wouldn't have wanted this and whatever what the situation he's in, becoming 10 times worse, basically, and writing off his season next season, pretty much, potentially, and all that malarkey.
Yeah, with the refs talking, like, I'm sorry, you should not be putting your hand on a player's shoulder and talking to him with a smile on your face.
Doesn't help the speculation, put it that way.
No.
But yeah, I'll go back to the last comment about Rio or over Dallman. There's an argument. There is an argument you could have took both of them, really. Let's be honest, he could have done. But it is what it is. We're more likely to go see him in the Euro squad in 2 years' time. More likely.
Should.
Yeah. If you could pick one, Arsenal to win the Champions League or England to win the World Cup. Well, Kathy,
I would say Arsenal Champions League, but at this point I am also a neutral while watching the World Cup. I mean, even if the US was in the final, I would say I couldn't care less about them. But that's just me, the resident American on this channel.
I mean, for me, I don't know. I don't know if you support probably Liverpool, someone else, obviously, maybe. But always said I'm club over country, so Champions League for me, and that would have been the case if we'd won the Champions League this season or in general before in our history before.
Oh, I forgot that's on tomorrow. Or today's not Thursday. Dang it.
Yeah, that I would still say Champions again because I'm club over country, club because it's day to day, pretty much day to day. Most of our it's 9.5 to 10 months of our lives basically. Whereas World Cup would be winning it.
Well, think about it with Spain though too. Spain haven't been back to the final since they won.
Yeah, that was more recent. That's more recent though. As when what was it? South Africa, 2010. I want to say, yeah. Vivus Waders and all that malarkey. It's literally we went in '66, then never got it. We got the furthest we got from '66 to 1990. Before the 1990 World Cup was a quarterfinal here, a quarterfinal there, and whatever. Gabby, I'm club over country. I'm honest about it. It is what it is. So yeah, 1990 was the semi-final, and then we failed to qualify for the USA World Cup in '94. '98 it was round of 16. 2002 quarterfinal against Brazil, and we didn't get to the semi-final again. We went to the quarterfinal, getting knocked out the group stages basically, all the way up till when Southgate came along in Russia. And that was the first. Yeah, Russia was our first semi-final since 1990 for a World Cup. And the last World Cup was quarterfinal. So I'd rather be in a situation where I can't be in. It is so rare to be in a situation from an England point of view, considering how long it's been. Others have waited less. For sake, I mean, was it prior to 3.5 years ago? It was 20 odd, just over 20 odd years when between Argentina winning the World Cup 3.5 years ago, and then when they last won it, and yet we've had to wait 60, literally, in every aspect. If we lose it, you got to blame me, are you? You want to stick? Do you want to stick to them words, Gav? I'm going to give you a chance to bail out here. Are you sticking by what you just said? Simple yes or no, by the way.
Oh, was Gav a little upset? He was hoping you were gonna say England over Arsenal.
Well, again, I've always said I'm club over country. Yeah, it's a rare thing to be in this situation, but club football is 9.5 to 10 months of our lives, basically. That's if you don't include pre-season.
Do you think that if Spain win the World Cup, that Zubermendi, Raya, and Mourinho will be free printing on jerseys?
Might be. Let's just wait and see. I think 100%. I would say it was England, and if it's England players like Vice, Noni, Morgan when we sign him,
Saka.
Yeah, that was there.
Who are we missing?
I'm trying to think now. Eze.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one. Yeah, from the maybe it could be because obviously multicultural and all that for fans that are not English and all that. Yeah, I don't see why people why it shouldn't be a problem. Okay, Gav, you went there. Gave the out. You didn't want to take it. This is what again. I had to reorder this, by the way. But remember, I had a complaint on was it Monday? Not Monday. Over the weekend at some point because Arsenal after what a month, over nearly 2 months nearly of
All right,
waiting.
here. Let me ask you this, Gav. Based off of the current squad and the current form for both Chelsea and England World Cup or Chelsea Premier League and or Champions League winners.
Gav, what did it say? Sorry, remind me.
Oh my God, Gav just said I would take Chelsea getting relegated for a season if it means that England win the World Cup. Win this World Cup. Ramsey's saying I think most people are club over country. I mean, when you're an American, yeah, you have to go club over country.
Unless it's the women's team, because your women's team actually have performed and do perform.
Oh yeah, sorry. This is we are talking about this World Cup that's happening on right now.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
called the Men's World Cup.
Excuse me.
You will not catch me wearing. Actually, you might catch me wearing the England jersey, next season, next year. But no, I will be wearing my stars and stripes with my 4 stars. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. How many do England have, Ryan? Oh, that's right, 0.
Yeah, for the women's 0, for the men 1. But that might change next year. We might get 1 next year. May. I say definite. But also, Gav, I was wait for the kickoff to happen first.
I mean, the Arsenal fan in me is saying, yeah, stick it to Emma Hayes in England to win it, but
the American is like, no.
I think a big thing. I think my biggest thing is going to be the players that she picks and yeah.
And teams are back out, by the way. We've got Declan standing over the centre circle with the ball. We're waiting for the signal to kick off. Doesn't look like there's any subs. Put the countdown 7.
Ryan, Gav's telling you to get naked.
Excuse me?
Take off your shirt. Take off your England shirt. I mean,
Not that
it
sort
is
of
a
show,
form.
Gav, not that sort of show, but okay.
I mean, I summarized it. It wasn't verbatim what he said, but it was close enough.
But yeah, Gav.
Wait, I'm sorry. Wait, we kicked off. Why are we stopping again? Ugh.
Oh, for the love of God, I've got to go back over and wait for the clock to catch up now, have I?
Oh, we have to retake this shit? What the fuck?
I've now got got to wait for that to catch up for me to kick this again. I'm not messing about the board, sorry. Back underway. I'll get this clicked again in a sec. For sake, Gordon, for the love of God. There we go. You do get that because you only won 1 cup. It's a big title, but sure, cool. League title, one of the 2 majors, but yeah. Yeah, friend of the channel. Great. She's made some bits and pieces up, and this is one of them. So I grabbed that from her website. The T-shirt I showed, that's from the Arsenal website. But initially, on my birthday back on May 20th, in the early hours of the morning, I ordered that T-shirt with the navy blue hoodie with the yellow writing, and no issue in terms of order went through. I've heard payments are going out. Heard nothing, and then back into last week, I think it might have been Friday, they rounded me out of nowhere. I was saying next week I'll be sending out your order. Apologies for the date. 3 hours later, cancelled my bloody order, the bastards. So I've had to then obviously ask why they cancelled the order. But in the meantime, went on the website. T-shirt they've got in stock still in my size, but they didn't have the hoodie in my size. Alvarez, get rid of it, please. Fucking wake up, England.
Oh, good save.
Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Why are we messing about the ball? Why? Sorry, what did you win last season, Gav?
10th. Oh wait, was it 11th?
Oh, it's 10th.
10th. They won 10th.
10th, and no European, no, none of their Conference League trophy monarchy from the year before. No FA Cup, no League Cup, no league title, obviously, and no European Cups, as I mentioned already. But also win a league title, and he's at the front to come here as a team in 10th and go, "What did you only won one trophy last year?" Honestly, I'm thankful you did. I'm thankful City did because what's that? Every time I go to speak, ball getting crossed in, and my heart's about to drop.
All right, I've sent you two things on
Oh
X.
God!
One of them is a summary of the first half of this game, and the second one is just kind of a funny thing.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that as well. I saw that bit. Yeah, Ronaldo on a T-shirt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Someone has a key ring and goes, "There you go. Get out of reach."
Dear New York Times, today's Wordle was awful. Sincerely, everyone. P.S. Is that even a real word? I did not like it. I got it, but I didn't like it.
Hmm.
Apparently, the German Football Association has refused to sign a letter supporting Gianni Infantino to serve another term as FIFA president. Fair.
Until he pays them off. Gordon, pass the fucking ball. Get him off. Please get him off. He's pissing me off.
At this point, I would take Eze out wide instead of Rashford.
And see, Gav, Newcastle, actually not even Newcastle anymore. Barcelona playing I'm slagging off now. How the hell do you play for Barcelona? Wow. I've never been a Barca fan, obviously, especially of a certain generation, of my generation and younger, basically. And you've grown up seeing Messi, Iniesta, Xavi, Busquets, David Villa, Suarez, etc., etc. And now you're going to see Anthony Gordon turn out in a Barca shirt week in, week out. Oh my God! What a fall from grace that is. I won't say he's overrated. He does a job, especially this time of year. From March onwards, this time of year, he does do a job more consistently. Like, let's get the ball off the bastards. And to be honest, well, I think if anyone's overrated at the moment, it's bloody Anthony Gordon. Are we playing rugby, Ref? Are we actually playing rugby? You're going to get a yellow card out. There you go, Ref.
Jeez. Did he need to lift up Bellingham? Here we go. Paddy Power, halftime. England 0. Argentina 0. Where goal is halfway through WrestleMania 43. Sums it up.
Go lay down, go on. Target both the centre backs, please. Yeah, as you say, somehow. Just yeah. Oh dear.
Oh Jesus Christ! Elatoon is
Fucking
the
boring,
only remaining member of the inaugural 2018 Manchester United squad.
Who's that?
Elatoon.
Oh,
After Millie Turner signed to Birmingham,
I've
Elatoon
seen
is
it.
the
Yeah.
only remaining member of the inaugural 2018 Manchester United squad.
Yeah. We just allowing elbows in the face now, yeah? Of course we are, Ref. Yeah. Somehow, I think they're getting a free kick, I think. I don't know how. It's Simeone as well, shock.
Simeone and England just do not get along.
Imagine my shock. Simeone, I'm not aware, if I'm wrong in the chat, Simeone hasn't played a single minute in this World Cup that I know of. Comes to England. Ooh. Daddy's.
We kept him fully rested for everyone else.
Or potentially playing an England game, yeah. The history.
I'm gonna look up.
Could it happen again? Absolute fast.
Oh, he's started 2 World Cup games, but has only played 71 minutes.
Didn't even notice him playing then.
Matches.
Can we get
On
the
the
ball?
bench against Switzerland, Egypt, Cape Verde, played the first 71 minutes against Jordan. On the bench against Austria and Algeria. Oh no, this is his second start. So he played 71 minutes in a dead rubber against Jordan, and then is starting this game.
Oh, someone looks upset that his team's not winning. Looks really upset and disappointed.
At least he's not on his phone that we can see
Yet. Oh, that we know of so far, yeah. Kane, you're the striker. Why are you fucking in a DM role, basically?
It's interesting. Like I've watched a few Bayern Munich games this season.
Yes! It's Anthony Gordon. Come on!
Anthony Gordon, you still suck.
Absolutely amazing player. Never had a bad word to say about him. Great Barca player. Going to be a legend there.
Oh, did you not hear me? I said Anthony Gordon, you still suck.
Come on! You switch on now. Switch on. Come on in. We'll come up. I know you're damp still. Oh my god, there you go.
Look at that onside. Oh, Morgan Rogers with the assist.
Who's that? This way. Oh, don't get me.
I mean, but it still comes to the point. All right, so as before England had scored, I'm gonna get on with my thought before I fully forget it.
Yeah, sorry.
I've watched a few Bayern Munich games this season in the Bundesliga, not the Champions League Bayern Munich, but the domestic league Bayern Munich. Harry Kane actually acts as a fucking striker. It is only when he comes to England that he decides, I guess I'm gonna play as a CDM today. Yeah. And I think it's just been like this is. I think it's pre Tommy Tuchel thinking, and like, oh, if I'm wearing an England shirt, then I have to drop back. God, that air is disgustingly hot.
No, but what was it? I mean, I think Mourinho started that sort of BS when he was at Tottenham with Kane. We got glimpses of it, not all the time. There's glimpses here and there. And at a time when obviously Southgate was our manager for England, Southgate's seen that and gone, "You need to do that full time, my friend, for England," and it's never stopped since. We've got to be smart now how we play this out. Can't just relax on our mamas. Oh, go on. Fucking punish the bastards. Punish them. Bellingham, why are you standing there?
Oh, fuck, dude.
And now you've overcommitted. Fantastic. Get back, Jed. Get back, Jed. Get back, Jed. Get back, Jed. What a tackle. What a tackle. Well done, Jed. Well done. Come on. Switch on now, everyone. Switch on.
Oh, he's got it off.
Yeah, you got the ball. I got the old
Yeah, he's got it off. Oh yeah. Are you gonna cry there, Simeone?
Well, Messi's going over to take this corner.
No. Hasegawa is not the Rodri of women's football. It's a good shout. I'm not saying she's a bad player. I think there are better players. Namely Kim Little. I mean, but like,
I'm not,
if you
just the
want
fact
to
that
talk
obviously
about,
a City fan saying a City player, we're saying an Arsenal player.
All right, I am going
It's
to
true.
try this.
Thing is-
I have to take this phone call. We're going to try this, folks. I'll be right back.
All right. Okay, the microphone's off, so good so far. Says Tom. No, again, both good shouts. I mean, obviously, we get to see Kim Little week in, week out. Especially last season when pretty much and that's apart from the early game on a Saturday, everyone played at the same time on a Sunday. Bloody hell, ref. Romero and a yellow card just took out Pickford, but that's okay. Come on, says Tom. I mean, we are wearing white, but still. Come on, please. And David, in fact, that David's there with his boys as well. Well, two of the boys and his daughter. And obviously Victoria, before anyone goes off on one on that side of things. Come on. Pickford, what you fucking about for? Get rid of the ball. Pickford. Don't do that. My God. See what you've done, Jordan? See what you've done? If they score from this, if Messi scores, anyone scores in Argentina shirt, it's on you. It's on you from this point. Kane, boot it. Boot it. What is he doing? This guy. God, they're panicking. They are actually fucking go back. They go in the Bojangles now and going, oh, what do we do? What do we do? Get the ball and boot it for the love of days. Do not give him any opportunity to close you and force an error. The hell. Exactly my faults and Arsenal misfit. Exactly my faults. Come on, come on. No. Sorry, as I was saying about the whole over about the fixture situation last year in terms of one game on Saturday, early kick-off, then all the other games on a Sunday at the same time. So it didn't really, if your team was playing on a Sunday, you didn't really get to see any rivals play unless it was in highlight form, really, on a regular basis. I mean, but yeah, Spencer doesn't have more to tell you. He had to get that spot on though. Being at Argentina as well, he had to get that spot on. Of course, the errors. the errors. Or not Morgan, or not just walk around in a circle. You think England will be able to break down Spain's defence only to continue or not? Potentially. If you asked me that question 2 years ago with Southgate at the helm in the Euro final, I'd have said hell fucking no, no. Just because it's Southgate, he's tactically inept compared to managers like Thomas Tuchel. That's gonna be one hell of a bloody chess match, that is. If we get through, obviously, assuming we don't nose this up, which we can potentially still do because it's only 1-0. And we've literally got everyone behind the ball now. We have dropped everyone behind the ball. Pretty much on the edge of our own box. We are literally going, go on, Argentina, you have the ball. But also, just the reason why I'm saying I'll say potentially maybe, because you've got to remember, this is the same Thomas Tuchel who tactically outmastered Pep Guardiola in the 2020, was it 2021? The 2021 Champions League final between Chelsea and Man City. I know Pep made a mistake tactically as well, but Tuchel still had to set the team up and do these other things as well. Yeah, it's.
Hello.
Oh yeah, I get the impression I get the impression potentially. I mean, Argentina making another sub. I looked at here, all that subs. But from England, it does look like.
Oh, Argentina number 15 is about to come on.
Yeah.
Who is that girl I see staring? Nico Gonzalez.
Yeah. But this is. I'm hoping that Thomas Tuchel isn't doing the. I'm going to wait till the hydration break to make a sub situation because that could potentially backfire because how long we still got before the hydration break.
Well, I mean, hydration break should be coming in the next 5 to 8 minutes.
Yeah. Nico Gonzalez on. Paredes is off. I know how the big. Yeah, he is a big game player, and he's proven that since getting out that toxic environment of Chelsea, coming to Arsenal, and effectively scoring the goal the night before to win us, confirm us as champions, basically against Burnley. But in the other games as well, Trossard was the clutch player. And obviously, for anyone who doesn't know, Trossard has officially left Arsenal today. That's been officially announced by both players.
Sorry.
But it does look like we've got our replacement ready for him as well in terms of the Greek lad from Club Brugge. Please do not concede. Well done. Get rid of the fucking ball. Boot it, Declan. Just boot the ball. Goal kick. There you go.
Boot the ball.
Long 35 minutes. 25 minutes, sorry. That's Indy Johnson. Maybe 35.
Oh wow, there's only been 2 shots on target this entire game. 8 shots, 2 on target. You know what? I called it though. After the skirmish was happening, I said, "Watch this game be a total of 8 shots," and it's gonna come down to. Well, I said 8 shots in 120 minutes. Like, it's kind of like a luck of the draw type situation. Like, England broke down Argentina's defense quite easily on CDM Harry Kane long ball. He goes back out wide. Is that James?
Unlucky.
Jude was hoping for a little bit of a bounce back.
Go on. Pass it. Don't shoot, Kane. Why did you shoot?
Come on. Harry Kane, you suck.
Yep. No, Barcola or Barcola or Morgan Rogers, one of them two, whichever one we bring in, is going to be the replacement for Martinelli. It looks like we're trying to get rid of him as well. Havertz reminds me of Berbatov, just not quite as good. I mean, Berbatov was, again, pains me at second. He's obviously ex-United and ex-Tottenham player, but he was a proper, what you call a proper striker. Conjur's getting ready to come on, but not quite yet. He's still got his bib on. Bit of a lazy kick there, giving away a corner though to Argentina. Because Messi's Messi, Kane's Kane. Let's be yeah. Oh, talk about there's Zanetti and someone else. Didn't catch the other player's name. I don't like that we've dropped so deep. When we're not on the ball, we're dropping so far deep and going, come on then, give us your best. And they've got Messi in their team, by the way. Give us your best. Asking for trouble. Another corner to Argentina there. Hold in. Get rid of it. Oh, what a save, Pickford. Great reactions there. Great reaction, getting down low as well.
Oh, Pickford's like, oh, drinks break. There it is. There's the thing.
Well, no, he's signaling it. Is it? He's like signaling, please give me the drinks break. Please give me the drinks break.
But like he did this in the first half. He made
Oh.
there was something. It's like, and then he was like, drinks break.
Ad break, everyone.
Pausa de hydración.
Yeah. By the way, because I mentioned I had to reorder my order. I couldn't get this. I wanted to get this in the blue and yellow, but I had to get it in the home colours instead.
Nice.
Hoodie with the team on the back, with obviously same like the T-shirt, full squad on the back, including, by the way, against Ethan Wanyeri, who we sent out on loan, but he did win a medal. He was part of the medal side of things. So yeah, even Tom's like, holy, what a save! Yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
shant.
Holy sugar.
Shant.
The only thing was because it's the same sort of material there. You what's that? As a replay, I've got to say, bloody hell, guys. That's a quick hydration break otherwise. The girls won the Champions League last year, and I got a hoodie for that last year. The same material, so the only thing is I'm going to have to wash this separately to everything else for the first couple of washes, because otherwise, whatever they use, it tends to bleed.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a lot of fun. So it's like literally on its own, because it's white in it as well, on its own, loads of salt, colour catcher, and off you go. And pray and hope. Arsenal Misfit says Kane needs to come. If we were 2 goals clear, I think it'd come off. But 20 minutes to go, as we speak, plus injury time, they won't take him off yet.
If England had a 2-goal cushion, they would take Harry Kane off.
Yeah. Where do you think Spurs finish next season? I still think
17th again.
Yeah, I still think bottom half of the table again. Yeah, they spent money on like Tonali and all that. Doesn't mean it's going to work. If he gets an injury, or who's the other one they put money on? Oh, bloody, I can't remember it. But it may not work. The manager itself is a ticking time bomb. No matter what they're doing, he could be out of a job by Christmas/New Year, going by how things went down in Marseille and with Brighton as well. Going by his history, he doesn't last long at jobs. He's lucky to last a season, if that, at most of his jobs. Oh, here we go. Conjur's off. And goal scorer at the moment. Anthony Gordon's off. So it's literally just parking a bus at this point.
What fucking formation are they playing in now?
Probably going 5 at the back, probably. Unless he
Fucking stupid, if you ask me, but...
Unless he puts either Reese or Spence on a wing instead. Oh, here we go. Argentina, triple sub coming in. Otamendi, Rodrigo de Paul, and Montiel are coming on. Simeone's off. I want to say the Butcher, but I'm waiting for confirmation. Also, with Tottenham, you've got to remember, guys, as well. Yeah, the son of Martinez is off as well, who was on the booking. You also got to remember with Tottenham, Kinski is now the new number 1. The number 2 is Dubravka. The other guy, I can't remember his name now, Vicario. They're trying to get rid of him. Ramiro's not going to be there. Yes, that was it. They spent money on the Brighton centre back, Van Heck. But again, he's not. He's as good as he is. Is he an upgrade on what the company got? You got Van der Ven wanting to go to Liverpool. You got Ramiro wanting to get out of there as well. He wants to go to Atletico or AC, basically. So it's more so who they're going to keep. But right here, right now, with everything we're hearing in terms of who wants to go as well, look at who's the number 1, this, that, and the other, for goalkeeping side of things, based on a little run. I'm still going to say bottom half of the table for Tottenham until the window's closed. Come back to, we will do a deadline day show as well for most of the evening till the window closes on deadline day. So come back to us on that. Come back to us on that night, and I can give you a definitive answer, definite position wise. Formation is 10-0-0. Ball in, yeah, get rid of it, please.
Oh, England are so lucky that what's-his-face can't jump higher.
Yeah. I know you're on about, but yeah, what's going on here? What is this stuff indicating for? Anyway, I don't know what that was all about. As a City fan, there's Ramsey in the chat still, hopefully. Thoughts on Enzo Maresca taking over from Pep, and what's your expectation for Enzo for next season? Potentially, yeah. As long as Ariola actually he settles in quick and he's able to basically get what slots left and get rid of it ASAP. As long as he's able to get rid of that rotten core that's been there last season that he put there. If Ariola can come in and get rid of that straight away, Liverpool are dangerous, yeah, 100%. Oh, what a save again! You just stood there. You literally went, no. What are you doing? 15 minutes to go. They're going to score. I know they're going to score. They're going to kill me as well. Because we're just dropping back. We're just going to give us your best, basically. Yeah, give us your best. You've got Julian Alvarez and bloody Lionel Messi in their attack still. And what we're trying to do, Arsenal Misfit, is literally just defend a 1-0 lead. We're going, okay, everyone will be on the ball, just contain over straight, and hope for the best. Ball in again. Oh, save again. That's the ball, do not fucking time waste. If you get studded on, we're done for goalkeepers, my friend. Champions League position maybe, League Cup, and then replace him with Enrique this season after. For me, again, I don't personally, again, this is nothing about Man City. This is Enzo himself. My thoughts on Enzo Maresca myself. I don't rate him. I don't get the whole Evo about him. This is a guy that again, I keep saying it. Leicester City, first half of the season, we at Leicester, fantastic. From Boxing Day all the way through to Easter, fed off a cliff form wise, losing games, drawing games left, right, and centre, barely winning, conceding loads. And it's only because of Leeds and Ipswich not taking opportunities themselves at the time that Leicester managed to hang on to a top 2 spot. Then we've seen at Chelsea, same thing happened, Boxing Day onwards. Well, don't know what it is. He just tactically, whatever he does good previous to that, he just throws out the window. And I think that could happen. Now his Man City's an upgrade. And, thank God for that as well. Thank God. Yeah, I don't know what it.
Pickford's saying it looks like Pickford's yelling at Bellingham.
Yeah, because he's offside anyway. Flag went off offside. I don't know what it is of what he does. I don't know why he does it or whatever, but it seems to be a pattern. And I know Man City's an upgrade on Chelsea, especially with squad and all that. But
this is nice.
Basically, he's got Enzo Mercer's got to prove to me. Yeah, he's off it. But Enzo Mercer's got to prove to me this season. That's a thing of the past now. He can move. He can get. He can get past that now with his squad and be better.
I mean, I know that they're League One at this point, but Leicester just dropped their new away kit, and I like it. It's a nice away kit.
What, Leicester in about or?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll look into it. Let's get to the end of the game first and have a look. Don't try to look away from the screen. Something happened. I will say this as well, Ramsey, while talking on Enzo. If Enzo wasn't a disciple, so to speak, as the media put it, disciple of Pep, Man City would not be hiring him. Shoot! Oh, for the love of God.
Oh, you waited too long. You were trying to hold. You were
trying to be clever, yeah.
Is Harry Kane gonna hold my hand through this?
Was Harry Kane going to get in the space and pass it to him? No. All right, I'm going to smash it and hope.
I'm not saying that Simeone is fast, but I'm seeing pictures of this Spence tackle. And I didn't think that Spence was particularly fast, but dude can run.
Cade shattered. He's absolutely shattered.
Shit or shattered or both?
Both, to be honest. Let's look at him now. That half-assed challenge towards Messi's like, oh, do I have to?
I mean, it would help if he could actually run as well, but he can't.
I found this on the web.
Can you fucking close the bastard down, please? Get rid of it, get rid of it, get rid of it, get rid of it.
Ay, trying the bicycle kick, but doesn't have enough room in there. Hey! Yay! Get Harry Kane off the pitch.
We'll get the
bring on another fucking defender.
They're taking the defender off, bringing on an attack, and the Sandro Martinez from Inter Milan's coming on now. Not the Sandro, the Tina Martinez.
Jesus Christ, Tuchel, Tommy Tuchel, make a fucking substitution and get Harry Kane off the fucking pitch.
Please. You've got two other strikers. You've got Ollie Watkins. You've got Ivan Toney. You've picked him for a reason. Bring him on. Oh, shocker. What a surprise. Shoestring legs is let down injured.
Oh, fuck.
No. Oh, no. Oh. Just what we need. No matter what for this game, ahead of a game on the weekend, Saturday or Sunday, potentially. And this is why I have a problem, Gav, with cheese string legs. Oh, Vardy's coming on. Well, it should
For
be
Reece James.
I'm going to assume so, because, yeah. Oh, Dan Burn's coming on as well. Big unit of Dan Burn.
Dan Burn for Harry Kane. Dan Burn for Harry Kane.
I would laugh.
He could actually probably, like, you're not losing that much height when you take Harry Kane off for Dan Burn.
So, yeah, Reece James is off for O'Reilly.
24. Rogers?
Declan Rice is off. He took Rice off.
Oh.
There's a risk there, because it's 1-0. There's a massive risk there. If they equalise, we're buggered in midfield.
Yeah. But Declan Rice getting a break.
Yeah, but I'd rather Kane go off, because he's a... Unless it's, again, if it was 2 goal, I'd understand it, but it's 1-0. If they equalise, we are for the next half hour plus. Yeah, true. Thanks, Jordan, for kicking the ball out for a throw into them. I know it's further up the pitch, but still, thanks for that. Give him the ball straight away. Yeah, cool. I mean, look at, I don't know if it come up on your screen, match the momentum on my screen. Since the goal, we've literally gone, go on then. It is painful to watch, because Riley's not watching Messi at all. No one is, and that's concerning, because of how much space he's got. Well done, Riley. Well done. Sprint. Yep. Beautiful man. Sprint. There we go. Well, go on. Up. I knew this game would be tense, but this is taking the mick. Close them. Why is no one marking Messi? Didn't even you sort of with my age, yeah, especially my age as well. I don't know. From my Arsenal point, because especially under the current setup at Arsenal, the squad we've built, I can sit here if it was an Arsenal game and be like, oh, be this.
I've got 2 things to say when this reaches full time. If this reaches full time by the time that I need to leave. Oh, 5 shots, 2 on target for England, 10 and 3 for Argentina. Oh, 11 and 4. Go on. Good one. Jordan Pickford. It could have hit crossbar, but if it was getting ricocheted off the crossbar, you never know where that's gonna hit. Oh, well, Ryan decided to do something and kind of leave, but maybe not really. Oh, fuck off! Fuck off! 1-1. It's your boy Gav, Enzo Fernandez. What was this fucking defending? Oh, fuck off! Oh. It's your boy though, Gav. Aren't you happy? All right, let's see. It was a quick corner. Pickford wasn't set. I don't think England were ready for this quick corner. What was that defending? Absolutely atrocious defending. It gave him way too much space. Good God. This is 100% on Thomas Tuchel for making the substitutions that he made to allow Argentina to do this. Wow. Wow. You've taken off attackers now. And God. England could be very much screwed if they don't score quickly. Yeah, Ramsey sums it up. As soon as Declan Rice goes off, midfield goes to shit. Yeah, 'cause Nico O'Reilly came on for Declan Rice. Good God. Fucking stupid. Konsa came on for Anthony Gordon. So there was the first defensive change. And then we took off a CDM for another fullback. To go 6 back. Oh, good clearance there. Good God. Hey, you're back.
Oh yeah, it's just great timing that was. Literally froze.
I blame you for that because as soon as you left,
Literally, the Wi-Fi just went. My Wi-Fi decided to drop and do its buffering malarkey.
well, here was me thinking that this game could end in 90. Oh no, his Wi-Fi's still on buffer. John Stones runs into Pickford. Tuchel's gonna have to make another substitution for another injury. It's gonna be his last substitution window of the 90. Hello?
It's doing my head in. My Wi-Fi's actually doing my head in. Yeah, I assume you can hear me.
Messi with the assist on that, by the way. There should be like 8 minutes of stoppage time. We're probably gonna get 4. 9. Ryan, are you here? Damn it, he froze again. Jeez. Cleared out. There we go. Move the ball forward. If Harry Kane had pace, you would actually have a fucking striker at the front of the pitch.
I'm really getting annoyed as. Oh my days.
Oh, off the fucking post! Oh, fuck.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck off! And that's why you don't take Vice off.
No. No. I mean, we knew it was going to be coming. Not the goal. We knew that this result was going to be the result because of the fucking refs. And Argentina having the easiest fucking path, and Thomas Tuchel doesn't know how to manage a fucking team. Yeah. Yeah, Ryan's fed up with this so much, guys, he left.
I'm genuinely getting pissed off at his internet, by the way. Absolute bottled it. Fuck's sake, I ain't slam. God, I can't sit still.
Because Thomas Tuchel is a fucking idiot, Mr. Tom. You can't sit back against Argentina with a 1-goal lead and think that that's okay. And you took off Declan Rice. Look at what happened. 2 goals in what, 10 minutes?
Give or take, yeah.
7 minutes.
Now he brings on. Now he brings on a striker. There's Ivan Toney. Now he wants to bring on Toney. I'll give up this guy. That was the most tame cross I've ever seen, Conza. What are you playing at?
For 4 minutes. For 4 minutes.
A photographer was taking the piss.
Is the ref not letting him on?
No, the photographer. Oh, here we go. Number 5. John Stones is off for Tony. Rashford's coming on as well for Spence.
All attacking right now. Hi, Gary.
Decent ball, please. Oh, for the. Why is it the tame cross and Conza for? Mate, we are fucking losing to.
But seriously, like, The substitutions that were just made needed to be made
10 minutes ago.
20
At
minutes
least,
ago.
yeah.
Because, again, you cannot sit back and defend a 1-0 lead. Your defense fucking sucks no matter how many players you bring on to defend.
But the fact that 1-0, his subs were literally attacker off, defender on, attacker off, defender on. Just sent the signal
Then
what we're doing.
there wasn't defender for defender because Reece James shot
Mm.
got injured.
Oh, now they're doing
Foul?
it. And now you've got Martinez doing F all today. He's got, oh, hamstring, my hamstring. Ow, ow, ow. England just done a Senegal. Oh, don't. Oh, so annoying.
I hope Spain beat the absolute fuck out of these dudes.
We're going to come back from this. I want Spain to get their second star. I cannot have Argentina get 4 stars. Ben, we just dragged it out. And as I say, sent the signal to Argentina that we're just going to defend what we got, guys. And the fact that Kane's still on the fucking pitch. With balls like that wide away. I knew, by the way, just the second my internet started playing up, I knew something was going to come. The gut feeling, it happened. And it happened again. I was like, oh. And then it happened again. And now we're fucking... Tony, mate, you've come on the pitch to try and get the ball, mate. Don't just stand there hoping it falls to you. There's no one there supporting, of course not. So Messi can dive on the ball and it's a free kick to them, of course. Jude, you're going to get sent off, you idiot. But Messi can jump on the ball and get a free kick. Okay. This ref's got no control whatsoever.
He didn't have any control in the first 6 minutes. Surprised the ref didn't blow the whistle right at the 90 or at the 99. Argentina are going for a third. Because England are fucking useless. Yep. Ryan's Wi-Fi got fed up with this. Where's the full-time whistle at this point? Argentina subs are waiting to storm the pitch, calling for the whistle. Come on, everyone's forward. No. England have time for one more throw-in. It's at the halfway line. Up the pitch, not backwards, forwards. This is panic playing. Argentina players are still complaining. Pickford goes, go on. Ah, someone, get on it. Oh, they claimed offsides. We're now 2 minutes over the 9 that they added. Well, this is gonna be a very weird stream because I need to log off here soon, and I don't have his login to just end the stream because that's where this is at right now, folks. Yeah, that's full time. Well, Misfit, I need to leave too, and I hope that Ryan can end this soon. So for those of you that are still in the chat, please I guess enjoy the rolling comments at this point. And hopefully Ryan will be able to end this properly here soon. But I have to go, and this was honestly some poor game management from the manager in the substitutions that he made. And honestly, that first half was just absolutely fucking atrocious from both teams. So this is me full time. I'm out. Have a good one, everyone.
Oh, we lost Catherine, have we? Oh, okay. We've lost and you're setting off fireworks. Cool. I don't even know if I'm back on the fucking screen or not. Absolute crap heap of a game. Yeah, that again. Oh, it's gone again. Oh my god, this is doing my head in. This internet of all nights to do it, timing wise, is impeccable, by the way. Absolutely not. And they've got idiots setting off fireworks. We've lost, and you're setting off fireworks. Cool. Mentality, guys. Mentality and all that. Pissed off his internet tonight. Of all times for it to go, twice it went, and they scored. Both times. And then they're celebrating like they fucking deserved it and they actually won the World Cup itself. I want nothing but pain for these bastards come Sunday. The way they're conducting themselves, I want nothing but pain. But yeah, Thomas Tuchel, you're doing so well in this game. We're doing so well. We had the goal, and then you just went, I'm going to defend for my fucking life, basically. Kane was shattered, needed to come off, and you went, nah. It's only when we went 2-1 down in injury time, you go, oh yeah, I've got other strikers. Ivan, not usual at all, but can you come on? And he still kept Kane on the pitch. I said, and I did say before Benitez started playing up, Vice was taking off Vice was a massive risk. 1-0, they can still score. If they score, it goes extra time or whatever, we're buggered basically. And we just gave up we literally just gave up the game. And you FIFA get what they want now. They got back-to-back World Cup final for Messi in the game. Now we just need Spain to turn up and perfect. Thank God Spain are my fucking what's name, my sweepstake team. Even more of a reason to get behind Spain on Sunday. I've got to do a third place, fourth place playoff game for England versus France on Saturday night. Yay. country that is hated, a country that is racially, as a fan base, racially abused a streamer because he didn't back their team, and said streamer is doing a performance before the game on Sunday in front of them said fans. What could go wrong there? But hey, FIFA got what they want in that sense. But yeah, going back, can't make too many excuses on that side of things in terms of it. We lost it because we we decided to be negative and go, we're just defend for our lives. We're doing Arsenal, but we ain't got the Arsenal-esque players to do it. Oh, this is what I was saying as well. Like, if it was Arsenal, I wouldn't have an issue. I'd be like, yeah, cool. With England, again, and I did say with the history, and look, it happened. You had it in your hand and you threw it away. You kept him arms length all game. The second you went 1-0 up, you went, and I said it, how many times did I say it? And Catherine said it as well. The second we go 1-0 up, you went, everyone behind the ball. Like 10-0-0. It is absolutely knock. Oh, fucking rat bastard. Come on, Australia. Come on, Australia. Get your second star. Or so I didn't see no offside, but okay. Three of the goals. Well, especially the first goal, the equaliser or something cool. That's it. The short corner, boom, bang. I didn't see no offsides in the second goal either, so no. Tuchel played to defend because he did this. The thing is, he did this technically with Chelsea in 2021 when he took over Frank Lampard to win the Champions League. He effectively got, he knew what he had, he worked with what he had, and went, right, we're going to graft our asses off, but when we take the lead, we're going to defend for our lives, basically. Because how many opportunities? Let's be honest. How many opportunities is this squad? Certain players. I mean, again, I said this 3.5 years ago. I hope people are fucking listening this time. 3.5 years ago, I said that should have been the last World Cup for Harry Kane. But Harry Kane's Harry Kane. He scores goals. He's a world-class striker. If England win the World Cup this year in 2026, give him the Ballon d'Or. The guy hadn't turned up in a single game. All tournament. The goals he has scored, the majority of them have been from the penalty spot. And even then, match day 1, the first goal, he initially missed the penalty. He had to have a retake to score. And even then, he had to be his last, not just the last World Cup, but this is his last tournament, period. We need to, I know we're hosting the Euros, but we need to use these next 2 years to earth out and find our new number 9 that can be the goal scorer that Kane is, but more. That isn't just going to get, because I'm getting older now, I'm going to drop into the DM role and basically, I'm not going to tell no one to cover my position. I'm going to drop into the DM role and just punt out the pitch where I should be. You couldn't make it up. The country could have done with that. It turns out, to a final. Yeah, of course they could have done it. We could have done with it. But the way the country's in at the moment, yeah, would have been an ideal next few days, celebrations and all that, going into our first final in 60 years. But no. And I guarantee, as much as I'm having a go, I'm calling out Tuchel for his subs and timings and the subs themselves. I'm not going to judge him on one game either. We're keeping him anyway. They're not going to sack him. He's got to a semi-final. Why is sacking not come on, by the way? The saying. That's another thing. He had all this talent. He had Ivan Toney. He had Ollie Watkins. You had Saka and others from an attacking point of view that he could have brought on to kill the game off. Instead, he'd done what he did at Chelsea, hoping it would work, and it's so frustrating. I mean, what, they turned up for the last 20 minutes once he went 1-0 down. They decided to, and that's only because we dropped deep and went, give us your best. They've got Messi and Alvarez in their team, and we're going, well, defend for our lives. Give us your best. And when they score, my days, and I literally, when I made it, I was screaming at the screen, like, close them down. Do not give them an inch. Close. I literally screamed. And they scored. And they scored. And even then, it's like 1-1. Okay, games, they're all a bit of a pecking here. Settle down. If worst case, get ourselves extra time. We continue to fucking drop and go, come at us, come at us. It's only when we went 2-1 down that the attacking subs more attacking subs happened, ironically, too late, with what minutes to go. And as a team, we decide, we're going to go for it now, get ourselves back at 2-2. No, it's too late. He won't be sacked. He's got to a semi-final. Southgate didn't get sacked for getting us to a semi-final of a World Cup. So why would Tuchel be sacked? He was meant to be. This was meant to be when he first came in. This was like World Cup and reassess things. Then before the World Cup, they gave him a new contract to take us to the Euros. So yeah, exactly. That's my point. We'd have went, come on, give us your best with Messi in the pits. Give us your best. And even at 1-1, after they equalised, we didn't change. We just went, oh, give us your best. Give us your best. Now I've got to sit here on Saturday night at stupid o'clock. England versus France for a bronze medal, and then I'm Team Spain for Sunday. That probably it's probably the dullest game in the world. Yeah, we probably will lose because Mbappe will suddenly turn up now. Messi potentially. They've not shown me the replay since the full-time whistle's gone. They've not shown us a replay of the goals yet, so I can't. Man, you're sorry. You ball passing to Enzo. Again, when it shows the replay, I can comment on that, but I was too engrossed in what the hell. I'm just like, okay. But surprise, if that is the case, if it's potential, amazing how VAR didn't check that, by the way. Is it wrong for me to assume that, from a talent perspective, that your 22 team was far? Yeah, from a team perspective, yeah. And from the majority of the game, it showed. The second we scored, it changed because we decided to go, right, behind the ball, right, Messi, give me your best. Argentina, off you, do what you want. Free roam, do whatever you want. Have a pop here, have a pop there. And even when they equalise, I keep saying it, when they equalise, instead of reacting and doing what we did good prior to 0-0, we're doing, we'll just continue doing what we're doing, hope for the best, and hope we get to the next 30 minutes, basically. But I'm going to keep, he's on my screen now. Harry Kane, I know we're hosting the Euros, it's unlikely he's going to retire, but he needs to retire. From an international point of view, he needs to retire. As a whole, 2 World Cups and the Euros now. 3.5 years ago at the World Cup in Qatar. barely noticed him. And in the quarterfinal of 3.5 years ago against France, he had a penalty to make us 2-2. Yeah. Anyway, to bring it back to 2-2 and going back on and all that, and blasted it over. In the Euros, again, went missing the majority of the tournament. We didn't get to the knockouts in the final because of him. And now in the World Cup, barring the penalties, barring the penalties, majority that's where his goal came from. Again, performances he went missing. Let's be brutally honest. So in 3 tournaments, our captain and our main striker hasn't led by example, hasn't led by example, and hasn't led as a striker should do and do his job. I know that the options are lacking, but we're at a crossroads here where we need these next 2 years to find that new striker now. He needs to retire, and we need to go out there now, from an international point of view. I mean, he needs to retire from international football, and we need to find a new number 9 for the future. Period. No, because we're hosting. If we weren't hosting the Euros, I guarantee he would be retiring now. But because we're hosting and he's ego and all that, he's going to want to continue for the next 2 years from an international point of view. Now, again, I'm not just singling him out per se, but from a captain, being he's a captain as well, I expect more. And I'm not liking the fact that he's decided to be this. I want to be best. I want to be on the Messi Ronaldo level. This is like that bloody talking that time when he talked to Jose in that documentary. I'll show you the way. Drop deep into midfield. Leave the hole where you should be. Tell no one to cover it. In general, like dropping into DM roles and basically just going hunting up the pitch where he should be, and there's no one there. Shock. Like I say, we need a striker that's going to stay in the striker role and be the striker. Captain. I mean, it's call me biased, but there's a reason why Declan was main vice captain going into this tournament. Tuchel does like Declan as well, so there's a plan there. We're saying you're going to win this and that, never win a single thing. Won the World Cup in '66. Done more than what Holland do. Well, I don't know where you're from, but done more than what Holland do. Some other countries do, but for whatever reason, we seem to be cursed. Literally. But no, there can't be an excuse, Gavin. I get what you're saying, but it can't be an excuse for Harry Kane not to retire from international football and us to start searching for in these next 2 years before the Euros. Use it now. Get on it now. Get out there. Clubs need to obviously do their bit as well, but get eyes down on the ground and do something. Because Harry Kane isn't the answer anymore. How old is Harry? Out of interest now. I'm what, 37? Days. He's 32. And it's he's turning 33 next week. We're on now, the 15th. No, sorry, week and a half. In a week and a half's time, he turns 33. He cannot be the answer going into the Euro. Our striker, he cannot be playing in England squad per se in 2 years' time. He's 33 now, or coming on for 33. So 33, 34, be 34 going on 35, effectively. No? 33, next year, 34. So he'll be 34 going on 35 for the Euros. He cannot be our captain, let alone our striker. He can't be in the squad at all at that point. Let's be brutally honest here. With all due respect, he's no Messi. He's just not. And I'm just sick to the back teeth of the pussyfooting around it all. Who do you blame? I mean, you've got to blame Tuchel. In terms of this, you can't. As bad as the ref was in moments in the game, I've got to be honest, we defied it and went 1-0 up. It wasn't because of the ref that we decided to sit back and then to go to give us your best work, basically, and ask for the trouble. It wasn't the ref telling Tuchel to take off Declan Rice and keep on Harry Kane, etc., etc. Right? I haven't got a sound on them, but I can guarantee Mika Richards, Joe Hart, Rooney, and Chappers are making up excuses to why we failed tonight. I think it's a fail. We have failed. There's no if, buts, or maybes on that one. Vito, out of interest, where are you from? Just out of interest. England ran out of gas. They sort of subbed early. Yeah, that's not my point. The reason why we've gone out tonight in the end is a manager. So he can't escape. He's the main reason because he held out and held out and held out. And when he did make subs, it was mostly taking an attacking minded player off for a defender. He literally went park the bus mode. And only when we went 2-1 down, did he go, oh, balls, give you a few minutes, 92nd minute. Right, Tony, so-and-so, save me, please. It's too late. I'm looking at that bench one sec. Right, let's look at this bench. In terms of attacking talent, I'm going to tell you who we had for an attacking talent on our bench tonight that could have come on instead of. And yeah, again, barring the goal tonight from Gordon, performance was bad as anything I've ever seen. Absolutely woeful. Right, let's go back. Da, 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 da. By the way, this is the longest I've stayed on that after the full time in this tournament, by the way. Right, on the bench we had Konza O'Reilly. Konza was the most a useful sub as a wet paper bag in the end. We were 2-1 down, and the crossings from Konza were pathetic. Like, literally pathetic. We had Saka, Rashford, we could have brought on, Watkins, Eze, Tony, and maybe even, you could have, from an attacking point of view, them, Mainu in terms of adding some sort of something else to the midfield at some point as well. But instead, we brought on Konza O'Reilly. That's it, Rashford and Tony at the end. Save me. So, yeah, Konza O'Reilly, Dan Burn were our first three subs. Right, we're going to skip forward. I'm going to tell you the subs that they were. One sec. So yeah, first sub was Anthony Gordon, the goal scorer, off for Konza. So the warning sign's already there in terms of what the game plan was from that point. And that would be what? That's 51. About 10 minutes or so after the first goal. So that was that. And then Nico O'Reilly and Dan Burn came on for Declan Rice and Reece James. Whatever reason, whatever. Reece James, we saw why. Declan Rice, I mean, he didn't look like he was struggling to get off the pitch. I don't get that. It backfired straight away. It backfired within 5 minutes. And yeah, only when we went bloody 2-1 down. But again, I've got to call out O'Reilly for that second goal. Actually, John Stones the ball watching, not looking where Martinez was. But why is Riley O'Reilly and Spence both to stand 5 yards away from Messi and then do whatever he wants to the ball. But yeah, only when we went 2-1 down did you take off Spence and Stones, respectively, 2 defenders respectively, yeah, so-called defenders anyway, or 2 attackers. Joke. It was an absolute joke. Entirely self-inflicted. No RG cheating or anything. No, for once. They were simply better, and they were better. And the second they got the equaliser, they knew it was coming. In terms of what was going to happen in the end. As soon as Declan was subbed off, England midfield exactly. You get what Declan again. This is the part of the reason in terms of critique that he had with the squad selection that you're obviously picking Declan, obviously, but when you look at the other options, no one else in that squad could come in and offer the same. So Declan had to play every minute of pretty much every minute of the game of every game, and run himself to ground because we had no one as a backup that was similar to him. I wasn't saying this, by the way. 2 games ago, everyone was saying about how important Kane was. I wasn't. Media was, because media's media, like Tottenham fans and all that. I literally, before this World Cup, I've watched neutral football channels on their panels with Tottenham fans on, and they've all sat there. There's Tottenham fans, Arsenal fans, United, and all that, sat in a panel and agreed that if England won the World Cup, somehow Kane would be in a running for Ballon d'Or. Plays in the Farmers League, and for him to win the World Cup, he'd actually had to turn up. But he doesn't turn up. This is the point. He has not turned up for his country from a performance point of view consistently enough in the last 3.5 years ago in the World Cup in Qatar, the Euros, no, and then here, no. So he's now got to turn 33. He cannot. He has to. I'm sorry, it may sound harsh, but reality checks, guys. Oh, but we haven't got anyone else. I don't give a flying monkeys at the point. The guy's turning 33. We cannot progress. We cannot go forward after this World Cup with him still playing for for England, being the captain and being our first choice striker. Do we actually want to win something at this point? Have people not realised in the last 3 tournaments now what I've realised back in Qatar, that we needed to move on from Kane 3.5 years ago? With 2 tournaments later now, a Euros and a World Cup later, and he's still here somehow. He doesn't perform to the level he needs to, even in qualifying. Unless it's a farmer, where did we see Harry Kane perform against farmers? But on that, what? We need to move on. He needs to move on. We need to use the next 2 years, and either Watkins become for the time for short term wise, or Tony, whichever one he prefers, needs to become the striker. Ideally, it should be Watkins, but for the very least, until we see other players come through, that we can say, no, you're better than that one. You're going to have your chance now. Let's be honest, with the Euros, we're not going to be qualifying, so we're playing lots of friendlies. Use the friendlies to lead players in. Give them the experience that way. I thought he was brought in to be brave and no different to what's up this. Exactly. It's in this game. I won't mind all the other games. He was the opposite of Southgate. But when it come down to it tonight, it was like, as I say, it was like watching Southgate ball. Oh, we've got 1-0 up in a major event. Semi-final in this instance. Handbrake on if we won't be on the ball. But the thing is, with Tuchel, he's got history of doing it with Chelsea for the 2021 Champions League. The history it's there to see for everyone to see. So I think things on. You take away our outlets, gave them more confidence. press forward. Argentina's quality is higher than Norway's and Mexico. Exactly. My point. This is my point. In terms of Messi, in terms of Argentina's side, when we're watching it, obviously we're talking about 10-0-0 and all that. That's a formation basically 10 behind the ball with the goalkeeper as well. Everyone behind the ball and hope for the best. Don't go there, Gavin. Do that. Do not go there and do that. Do not insult. Don't. Just don't. I'd be a better off and look at me. Slang now. Oh yeah, that's it. When I've sat here I've sat here saying we have literally decided going 1-0 up to literally everyone behind the ball. Come on, Argentina. Come on, Messi. Come on, Argentina. Give us your best. Whilst they've got Alvarez and Nino Messi on the pitch still. England did as well as Spain for 8 minutes of the defence. On the defence, the difference was Spain maintained possession, so we're less tired at the end. Because every time we got the ball, we were in the box going, "What do we do? What do we do? What do we do?" And as I was like, and if we all panicked, and was just like, "Ugh." As soon as whenever we hoofed it out, it was just like, again. Just a constant and constant. Of course, going to do that. You're going to mentally be shattered at some point. The media will, in terms of your comment about will people bring back the interview from RGB's Clark? They will do. The media will to attack Churchill, even though he didn't say anything wrong at the time. Sorry. I'm so angry, says Kevin. Anyone who knows anything about football knows you leave energy on the flanks as outlets restricts the amount of players that can press with. All we needed was Rashford or for Gordon. Yeah, that would have made sense. Taking Gordon off for Rashford would have made sense. But no, he wanted to be compact, defend. And as I say, have no outlet on either wing. None whatsoever. So every time we hoofed the ball out, it's going straight back to him. There was no one there to push for him to keep the ball up there for a bit longer, or hoof it up to them to run up with the ball and then or the counter attack. It was just like boot it, come back, or it comes back and go, what do we do? What do we do? It was absolute so annoying. But yeah, Gav, don't ever insult me with Liam Delap being a potential England striker. Don't. Tuchel went full defence, but didn't have. Yeah, and this is what I was saying to the Man City. I can't remember his name now. The Man City fan that was in the chat earlier, prior to the equaliser. If this was Arsenal, he should be used to the 1-0 to Arsenal. Yeah, I'm used to it because especially nowadays as well. Talking about most recently, of course I'm used to it more calm because and at ease. If it was Arsenal, I'd be like, okay, I'll be sat here like, yeah, count down the time, cool, yeah, it'll be 1-0, boom. But this isn't an Arsenal defence. This isn't an Arsenal squad built to play the way that we do. That makes sense. From an offensive and more so defensive point of view. You're asking a squad of certain players that are not good enough to play the Arsenal way in terms of defensively to do that, basically, and they can't do it. And they've shown it tonight. You agree with me that you can? I'm not saying in terms of dropping. He needs to retire. He's 33 in a week and a half's time. He's 33. The next tournament he'll be pushing 35 in the Euros. He cannot be our main striker. He's not a Messi. He's not a Ronaldo, so to speak. He cannot be our main striker and still our captain in 2 years' time. Because let's be brutally honest here. This World Cup, the last Euros, and Qatar, Over all them games that he was involved in, has been involved to this point, what has he done to justify still being the starting, not just a starting 11 player, the captain of this team? No, we don't do that. We don't do that, Adam, in terms of make up conspiracies and all that. When the team wins fairly, rightly and fairly in this instance, as they did in the end, it is what we have to take up on the chin. But to still vent our frustrations elsewhere towards our manager in this instance and the team. But mainly the manager, because he's the one that's tactically got that tactic, basically. Especially the Argentina side that has Lionel Messi in it and Julian Alvarez. If you didn't have, I know Julian Alvarez hasn't per se been a standout in this World Cup, but it's the talent of what Alvarez is and what you get from and what Messi is as well. No, you can't. If you take them out the Argentina side, you could argue we get away with it tonight, but they're not. We didn't because they are in that squad. You're crazy. I'm not crazy because England was shit. But from the second we went 1-0 up, we went handbrake on. From that point onwards, from the second we decided to go handbrake, we were shit. There's no if, buts, or maybes. I'm just saying, certain players now need to just hang up their boots, call it a day, see you later. Hurricane being one of them, he's our captain. For 3 tournaments now, he has not performed as a captain, let alone as a out-and-out striker, especially against the lesser teams. Like, look at this World Cup. He scored, 5 goals? 2 or 3 of them, at least I think 3 of them have been penalty spots. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. And in the knockouts now, obviously didn't score tonight. Didn't have any. I don't think he had a shot tonight, Harry Kane. Let alone one on target. Norway. That was Jude. He got an assist. Okay, give him an assist, whatever. But Jude got us out of that mess in Norway. Mexico, I'm trying to remember now. He might have scored in that, but one game in the knockouts. One goal in the knockouts. Woohoo! Yeah, stay more. Condolences. Like, look, it is what it is. Like, in that sense, I'm frustrated. I'm venting out now. Just sitting behind the scenes going, basically. Because it was opportunities. This was the golden opportunity to get to our first final. It's not just 60 years, but to get over the line and prove to the idiots that go, oh, Southgate was all done by. We should have kept him for another while. No, because I can guarantee you, as much as we're criticising tonight managerial performance being Southgate-esque like, and is rightly so, as we discuss it, I'm telling you now, if Southgate has remained in charge for this World Cup, we would have been we wouldn't have got to the quarterfinals. We wouldn't even got to the quarterfinals. Wasn't it? We would have been lucky to get to the last 16 because of how Southgate is. So as frustrated as I am with Touchdown, I am going to call him. I have called him out tonight. I'm not going to judge him on this one game alone. He's now got, because obviously he signed that contract prior to the World Cup. He's now got He's got literally 2 years to right the wrongs of tonight and win us the Euros at Wembley, basically. But in the meantime, Mexico. If that was, as I say, last 16, we wouldn't have got to the quarterfinals. The last 16, we'd have been done for. I'm just saying, certain players, like your Harry Kane's, I'd even argue Jordan Pickford need to hang up. He needs to hang up his gloves, so to speak, as well. We need to sort of certain, not all the senior players, but certain individual senior players that are definitely not going to be starting. Shouldn't be actually, definitely shouldn't be starting in 2 years' time when we're co-hosting the Euros. Need to retire within the, I would say within the next 48 hours, but we've got a game on Saturday, the playoff game. Within 48 hours, within 24 hours of the final whistle going for the final, we have our world champions. Within 24 hours, 48 hours at a push, we need to be getting announcements of your Jordan Pickfords, your Harry Kanes. One sec, let's prove a point because I'm going to go through these players now. One sec, that are in this squad. So yeah, Harry Kane, John Stones. I think he's international wise should retire as well. Pickford, Stones, Kane. Henderson, whatever. Jordan Henderson, both Dean and Jordan Henderson would retire. I think Dan Burn. I think next one's going to be one tournament too far, so retire it. We should retire anyway. That's what 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Ivan Toney as well. So Ivan Toney, Dan Burn, Jordan Henderson, Dean Henderson, Harry Kane, John Stones, and Pickford all should retire from an international point of view. Within the next week or two, they should be all announcing their retirements from international football. They should. Most of that is based on ages of the players. I mean, Pickford, what? No, I mean Harry Kane's pushing 33. You got Ivan Toney's 30s as well. This is literally the longest I've been on. After the full-time whistle in this tournament, usually when the full-time whistle goes, I am out of here in like 2 to 3 minutes. That's how much I'm naffed off. Tell me the fucking age. Jesus Christ, ain't that fucking hard. 32 then. Okay, he's 30. Jordan Pickford's 32. Turned 32 back in March. So he's 32, pushing 33. So 33 next year. He'll be 34 for the next Euros. Like, again, do you want a keeper at that age, he's pushing mid-30s at that point, as your number one? No, I personally don't. Was it Dean Henderson as well? Dean. Well, Dean Henderson's 29. I turned 29 back in March. So what, he's going to be what, 29, 30? Maybe 31 for the next, going into next Euros. Jordan Henderson, he shouldn't be at this World Cup, let alone what he's done in terms of getting himself injured. Dan Burn, he's in his 30s, he's in his, again, we've got to be realistic here as well, and these players, I mentioned them. But most of these players are literally pushed, either don't play, there's just no point in putting themselves forward at this point, let's be honest, or just getting at a point now where they need to be moved on. They need to also go on a high, but he's not going to high at this point. Just go out, because he's not going to get any better from at this point now. It's only going to go back from an international point of view. The longer they stick around, he's going to get worse for England. So the good of the country, from a football point of view, your Pickfords, your Kanes, John Stoneses, over Tony's, Jordan and Dean and Dan Byrne need to just need to do the right thing. Retire. Focus on club football for a couple of years, but retire from international football. Reece James, how old is Reece James? I'm going to mention Reece in the chat. Right, he is 26, so he'll be 27, 28. I don't think he should retire from international football, but he needs to now the season's done, the World Cup's done. I know there's pre-season around the corner, but he needs to go to his doctor and have a look at his hamstrings. The fact his muscles keep giving the way they're giving is concerning, and they've been for a while now. That needs to be looked at. And after that, after they've been looked at, if he's still an issue in the next 12 months, give him 12 months, not retire immediately now, but the next 12 months, if this issue of his hamstrings and his muscles in general continue, then if he doesn't want to retire from international football, just phase the fucker out. But I wouldn't, again, I'm defending him at the moment, saying he shouldn't retire. But 12 months' time, we're still sat here and it's like, oh, how many times have we seen him go down so far hamstrings and this, that, and the other the last 12 months and for club and country? Yeah, I think you need to be phased out or do the right thing from that point of view. 12 months' time, Reece. 12 months' time. No, but my point, we can't stick, but Gav, we cannot stick with Harry Kane for the next 2 years when he's 33 nearly, literally 2 weeks away from it, a week and a half away from being 33. We cannot stick with a striker that doesn't play the striker for a start when it comes to playing for England anymore. Let's be honest. He's not giving us the performance we need him to give us in the role he's been hired to do. Yeah, there's no one else for the long term, but we got at some point we need to move on from him. And this is I said this 3.5 years ago, and no one wanted to listen. And it seems that no one wants to listen now because it's the excuse of, but there's no one else. Tough. Okay, we'll just stick with Harry Kane. In 2 years' time, we don't win the Euros because Harry Kane's still our striker and our captain. But we don't win it. I'll be here again in 2 years' time having the same conversation. Is what it is. Obviously, the Irish have a bit of fun in the chat as well. England played again. They did. England did play into their hands. This is what I'm saying. The second we won, I keep saying it all since that full time. The second we went 1-0 up, we went, come on, Argentina, give us your best. When they've got Messi and Julian Alvarez at their disposal from an attacking point of view. And even when they we pulled it back, we continued to do the give us your best. And when they did, to make it 2-1, we shut the bed and went, oh, fuck, we need to attack now. It was too late by that point. But we can't go, oh, they need to. I know Watkins and Tony are not good enough to be a starting striker for England, don't get me wrong. But we can't just go, well, the only other option is Liam Dunlap, and we don't rate him, so we need to stick with Harry for another 2 years at the very least. No. Enough is enough. I keep saying it 3.5 years ago. I said, is at the end of the world, we got knocked out in the quarterfinals for France. I said exactly this 3.5 years ago about Harry Kane. No one wanted to listen to me. It was like I was talking to myself. I was absolutely some crazy guy just going, no, just because it's Harry Kane. Wasn't. Because in that World Cup, I base it at that time on that World Cup alone, because in terms of his actual performance in the World Cup was appalling. The Euros in Germany, appalling. Oh my God. I'm not saying he's the reason why we lost. I'm not. But, and I have said about 5 minutes ago, I went through the squad tonight, the whole squad. And it's not just Kane here. Was it 6 or 7 players we went through in that squad list that need to at a point now, they need to retire. We're not just, not completely, but international football wise, they need to retire from international football. Period. And Kane's one of them. The guy's 32, pushing 33. He's going to be pushing 35 by the next time, by the Euros. I do not, as an English person, I do not want to be sitting here covering the Euros with Harry Kane as our captain still and our main striker because of the excuse of we got no one else at the moment. We didn't have, so it's just stick on and hope for the best. It's not good. Again, it's just not good enough. And as I say, other players, your John Stoneses and all that, need to be moved on. They need to retire, respectively. The reason why we lost tonight is because of Thomas Tuchel. Again, started off well, did everything right, and then he blew it. Second, we went 1-0 up, he threw it away himself with his substitutions and how he set the team up tactically from that point. That this tonight mainly is on Thomas Tuchel. Because it's his tactics, his team selections, his substitutions that have done us. What was working, he then went, nah. He literally, as we said earlier on, Tom, I don't know if you was here, maybe you're going to be coming down from work, but he literally did a Southgate tonight. The second England went into the lead, he did a Southgate. And that's concerning. And that sort of thing. But it doesn't negate the fact that we do have players in this squad that this needs to be their last tournament for the country. We need to be using the next 2 years to rebuild, and go again for the Euros, and hopefully go one step further in the Euros in terms of actually winning this time. Make it third time lucky, third time's a charm. Bit of a younger, vibrant squad where we have our captain doing a lead, for example, our striker doing a striker's job, and hopefully a better defence and bring through a goalkeeper. Use these again. I mentioned already about Pickford. He's 32 or whatever. Yeah, he's 32 now, or whatever. He needs to be moved on in terms of retire. We need to use these next 2 years to, again, bleed in the next generation of a goalkeeper. The next goalkeeper for the next 3 or 4 World Cups, 3 or 4 Euros combined. We need to bring that keeper through now, be it James Trafford or whoever. More likely James Trafford. If we've been brutally honest here. That crossroad needs to happen now. Going 1 up and losing 2 World Cup semi-finals. Yep, again. Yep. In a century as well. What is our third? In 60 years since we won the World Cup, we've only managed. This is our third World Cup semi-final. 1990 was it 0-0 penalty shootout? We got that's a penalty shootout, but it was like 0-0 or whatever. Unless a fair ever. Obviously back in Russia, 1-0 up, and then threw that way against Croatia. And then tonight, 1-0 up in the second half this time. in control and decided to lose control and throw it away. But it's the majority. I'm sorry, as much as as I say, I stand by what I'm saying about certain players need to retire now and move on, and we need to start use these next 2 years to bleed the replacements in, be it the James Traffords, etc., and find our new captain. Just either upgrade Rice to a captain or whatever. That's Dad Tuchel. That's a decision he needs to make. Kane needs to retire so we can move on and get a striker that's younger, hungrier, that can eventually get to these levels. But we've got 2 years to build him up, basically, so to speak. Darwin's a winger. He's a winger / cam, but more so a winger. Wanyeri is a cam / but he can play out in the wing. But again, worst case, if there's no out-and-out striker, false nines. False nine is a thing, guys. Worst case scenario, you may have to do a false nine situation. So be it at this point. I'm beyond it. I'm not backing down on the whole situation of Harry Kane. He's about to turn 33. He'll be pushing 35 by the next Euros. Do we really, again, putting aside there's no other striker, putting that conversation aside for a sec, do we really want to be going to Euros where we'll be co-hosting with Harry Kane pushing 35, still our captain and striker? No, he wasn't. He had a ceiling. He hit his ceiling. Southgate had a ceiling and he hit it a long time ago. He had a ceiling, he hit it. As I say, personally, for me, he should have gone after the Qatar World Cup, Southgate, but he did the thing of no, I'm staying in Bale for the Euros. Got us to the final again, but yet again we lost that because again he did what we've seen tonight is what he did for the Euro final we've been in. Thomas Tuchel had one bad guy. In terms of the tournament itself, you think Tuchel has to go? No. Again, if we're sitting there saying Southgate was right, or he was the right man and all that, we can't be sitting there saying Tuchel's got to go. Because Southgate's first World Cup, semi-final. Tuchel's first World Cup, semi-final. So there's no difference there in terms of where they got to in their first major tournament. He needs to. I hope that's not a political banner, by the way, from Argentines. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a political banner, yeah, but hey. And I was like, probably go for Falklands, I don't know. But as I was saying, yeah, they've actually signed a new contract. He's before to the World Cup. He extended his contract to the Euros. We've got to give him the Euros, especially we're basically hosting the Euros effectively. You've got to be fair and give them the Euros and see if you can get us over the line from a European point of view. That's the best we can. And if we're here 2 years' time, still no trophy to our hand, then yeah, he needs to then just go move on. But I'm not going to sit here and throw my toys at the bank completely at the manager for the entire tournament. He's got us to semi-final. When everyone's going, oh, Southgate was the one still then. You know what? No, actually, you know what? I'm going to say this now. You know what? This day was deemed. I went Tesco. Just going random now. I went Tesco this afternoon, bits and pieces and all that. Wearing England shirt, not this, the actual England shirt, and all that. And out of nowhere, they started pumping in the certain World Cup song, so to speak, England World Cup song. The first song they pumped into the supermarket was "Southgate, You're the One" football's coming home again. That was the first, and the second I heard that, because obviously it's the Southgate version of that song. I knew. We deep it. We were doomed from that point. People need to move on from fucking Southgate. He had a scene and he hit it. He stayed on a tournament longer than he should have done, in my opinion. Oh, but he got us to the final. Did we win it? No. He got us to the semi-final for the World Cup. Did we get to the final? No. He had second World Cup. What did he do? Quarterfinals. So if everyone was patient enough with the Englishman of Southgate, why can't we show the patience to a proven winner in Thomas Tuchel? Yeah, bless. Says, why did we park the bus against a team that barely could beat Cape Verde, sorry, and their star man was 39 years old? Because we're fucking idiots. Because for some bizarre reason, Tuchel thought he had the Arsenal defence, basically, and squad. He thought he had the squad to do an Arsenal, basically, and just park the bus and house their way to a bloody final from that point, from going 1-0 up. Forgetting who was in that defence, forgetting who he was bringing on to add to that defence, or nowhere near, with all due respect. I'm not me being biased here, not Arsenal level. But hey ho, here's what it is. Like I say, this is the longest I've stayed on a stream after the final whistle in this World Cup. Exactly, this is what I'm saying. I'm not saying sack it. People are asking me, should we sack him? I'm saying no. Not just for that reason of going around the circus, but we literally gave a Gareth Southgate for everyone's Gareth Southgate only other job prior to the England job was with the Middlesbrough team that he relegated, by the way. But his only other job was at Middlesbrough in 2007. To what? I think it's 2009. For a couple of years, 2007 he came in. I think he got sacked by 2009. Might be 2008. One of the two. I think it's 2009. Whatever. He didn't. Either way, 2008, 2009. Either which way, he then didn't get a job until the England job came about. Nearly. I think now. That's 8 years down the line, and it's since. Isn't it? Doesn't it bother people that everyone wants to prop up Southgate even now? But no one, and I repeat, no one, not even Tottenham, have approached Gareth Southgate for the England job. Not for England job, for any job, period, since he left. Since he left, no one's approached him to manage or be a head coach of their team or club. Doesn't that tell you guys something? Thomas Tuchel is a proven winner. Look what he did. With all due respect to that Champions League team in 2021, they should have won a Champions League. But he walked into that mess. He got them organised, and they, to a man, did what he asked, and he did what he did. He's a proven winner. Southgate is not. This is also Tuchel's first international job, with the added pressure of not just his international job, it's an England job, but the guy's German and the history between Germany and England, as we've seen with the media, it was always going to be a hiding to nothing. Unless he won his World Cup, he was always on a hiding to nothing. But people are putting stock in Southgate when no one's approached him for a job since he left the England job. And prior to getting the England job, he hadn't had a job in 8 years. But if people want to come into me and go and still suck off Southgate, come on. With all due respect. And yet, the second we have one failed attempt at winning a trophy with a proven winner in Thomas Tuchel, we're having people call for his head. That can't go that way. You can't be like one had. Oh, Southgate, just give him a chance. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. The guy after him comes in, does the exact same, so to speak, and it comes to World Cups, does the exact same as what he did in his first World Cup, and we're calling for this guy's head. Make it make sense, because I guarantee, if Southgate was still in the job, and by some miracle we got to semi-final tonight and lost, we wouldn't be having people in the chat going, "Sack him, sack Southgate." It'd be, "Oh, unlucky Gareth. Oh no, maybe in 2 years' time, Gareth. We'll have another 2 years. Have a crack at it." That's mentality. The mentality of some people needs to switch up. No one would have won the 2020. No, that's my point. Look at that Chelsea side that he came into. They had no right to win that Champions League from the point he walked in, but he walked in, knew, worked out what he had, and got them playing to their strengths. He really knew what their strengths were, and he played to their strengths. I don't know. Let's all sit and have a go at him now. On his first attempt, he failed. And it is a failure. Let's be brutally honest. He had failed tonight. It is mainly down to him. As much as I'm saying certain players need to retire, Kane and Pickford and all that, it is on him mainly in terms of Tuchel tonight. But we dust ourselves down. Hopefully, certain players do take the responsibility and do the right thing, so he gets the time to rebuild the squad ready for the Euros, and to go and to take this England squad, take this England side that remains with a few additions one step further when it comes to European competition, and win us the Euros, basically. That's the best we can hope for at this point. But on that note, I'm going to get myself out of here. I've waited on I've waited on as long as I have. I'm going to get myself out of here. If you haven't already, come over to the Mr. Arsenal podcast YouTube channel, hit the like button, subscribe, share the content around. It'd be massively appreciated. If you're watching on Gas channel as well, for the first time, subscribe to his channel as well. Hit the like button as well for that. It'd be massively appreciated as well. Over on that side of things, but if you want to come over, as I say, to the Arsenal and get more content from the Arsenal side of things, even if you're not an Arsenal fan, come on over and check us out. But I'll be back on Saturday now for England versus France for bronze medal. Woohoo! And then after that, I'll be back on Sunday for the World Cup final between Spain and Argentina. Come on, Spain. I cannot physically witness Argentina go back to back. I just can't. Taking out the equation there, not just out tonight. Taking out the equation, I just can't. So, and plus, Spain are my sweepstake team. It's my sweepstake team. Sorry, so it's like, come on, Spain, basically at this point. No. Argentina, no. For many reasons, but yeah. I'm an American, but I have been going for England since I was a kid. It's English family history. I am a direct descendant of the. Anyway, hopefully we could only hope at this point. It's just back to hope again. But sorry. As much as the majority of the responsibility falls on Tuchel tonight, certain players need to do the right thing now and just retire from international football. At the very least, international football just retire. Because then there'll be no use in 2 years' time, due to their age, they're no use to us. Let's not beat around the bush here. But yeah, I'm going to get myself out of here. I'll see you all soon. In terms of the... What's that? In terms of, yeah, so we're on Wednesday, so Thursday, Friday, nothing planned, as far as I'm aware, for the channel. On my side, and start the podcast side of things, we'll be back on, as I say, Saturday, 10 o'clock, kick-off, so quarter to 10, we'll go live, 15 minutes before kick-off, all the build-up, go through it all, see if we can upset France somehow and not be embarrassed what we did in 2018 with that playoff and all that. And yeah, then we come back again for Sunday's grand final. We're all Team Spain, by the way. Anyone saying Team Argentina, get out of here. But yeah, see you soon, guys. Take care. And as always, out come on England. Bye.